expressed his,
my people,
discontent going into halftime that they were a little inconsistent.
Oh, we live. We up in here. We up in here, people. Let's get it tonight, people. Let's get it tonight. We got a big game tonight. I mean, you can say what you want about it being Central Michigan, but they're on the schedule tonight. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. We got a big game coming up here, right? We got a huge game coming up here for LSU before we get into some SEC play, I believe, right? After this, LSU, we're going to get into some SEC play. Oh, yeah, we got Mississippi State next week. We got a little tune-up game. I mean, Central Michigan is 1-1. You know, they're no slouches here, right? They're still a football team, right? They still have who is that? Benjamin Watson. Anyways, we got a big timer tonight. We got a big timer tonight. Let's go, people.
This was a matchup all eyes were on throughout college football as well. Alabama and the Florida.
You know?
That place was loud, early, and often. And
how did that Florida game finish?
First drive,
I saw Alabama had the ball when they had play clock trouble. Let's go! I see you. Hold on. I see you, Sam. My guy. You always in it. You're always in it. You're always in it for real. First to comment. Let's go. Let's go. Justin Paul, Michelle. I got the regulars in. Let's get in. Big Tigers in the house. The Flint Tropics. Everybody, does anybody know who number 11 is? Some trivia. Who's number 11 for the Flint Tropics? Does anybody know who number 11 is? We up in there. Psych! Hey, you were like seconds behind, Dustin. You were seconds behind. I wasn't even going to bring it up. Anybody know who number 11 is for your Flint Tropics? We'll have a little trivia. For the Flint Tropics. Hey, Stephen A. Smith has to wear a Florida tie next week. He lost that bet with Tim Tebow. Oh, I wish I had some good light over here, huh? Oh, yeah, look at that light. Look at the lighting. Let's see, holding my groin. Any other guesses? I will reveal. Florida really came back in that game.
We talked a lot about AR-15 versus Emory Jones. Emory went wire to wire today and did a great job of keeping his
number 11. Number 11. This is who we got.
A couple unforced errors. That's one of them. Nick Saban's gonna have some fun in the film room, I'm sure, with that one. Close game. Gators would make them pay. We got
a few more viewers in here. Let's see. Let's get you guys to get in on the action. I see you other viewers. I'll see all of y'all. I'm not gonna say the number, right? I don't want to give away the number of the viewers. That's the kind of information you don't release to your people. Oh, 1 second. Be right back. All right, I'm back. Okay, I'm back. All right, let's see. Bam, bam, bam. He's back, people. He's back. We might go no hat tonight, huh? Look at that hair, huh? Got a little haircut. Got my hair did over here in Mississippi. Ready for this game to get started, y'all. The Central Michigan Chippewas. What is a Chippewa? I'm trying to step up my game, people. I will get these names down tonight. I'm going to tell you that. Let me tell you that. I'm going to get these names down tonight, my people. You understand? I shall get better at this, no matter what it takes. But that's a lot of pages. Oh, you got to be kidding me. All right, we got it. I'm watching till the end. Let's get it, people, now. Let's get it. Any other guesses to who number 11 is? Let's get it.
For the most part, guys did a pretty good job.
Let's get it, right? Oh, whoa, yeah. Let me click on it. Bam! He says I'm watching to the end.
Fantastic.
I probably will at some point sit down, but I'm not quite ready to sit just yet. Still got some pregame going on. I probably can mute that TV. I do like to hear a little bit of what they're saying during the game. That ain't Benjamin Watson. That ain't Benjamin. I'm way off on that. Benjamin Watson probably didn't even play in the SEC. What school did Benjamin Watson go to? LeBron James is number 11. LeBron James didn't play for the Flint Tropics. LeBron James is number 11 all time, baby. Ooh, mic drop. LeBron James might be number 11 all time. I'm just kidding. I don't have anything against LeBron James. I don't know the guy personally. You know what I mean? Well, we got a trusty football tonight. Not like watching a football game in a basketball jersey, huh? Well, Kobe is my number one, so it's Jordan and then Kobe and then probably I wouldn't take it. Other than Jordan, I wouldn't take anybody over Kobe. I probably would take Kobe over Jordan anyway. Just trying to stack up the team after that. Have a fantasy draft of all-time greats in basketball. What? Let's do that, huh? Oh, that's the wrong way. I gotta do it like that. Have a fantasy draft one night, all-time greats. Run it through like a simulation. LeBron is top 11, but number 11 out of the top 11. That's what he said. Big time. Deuce McAllister was calling that Arkansas game. I did read where Scotty. Yes, but I'm not. This is the stream. This is the stream you should be watching tonight if you can't see it live on TV. I'm not streaming a game though. I'll be calling a game, talking to my viewers, just to clear the air. So stay in here. I mean, you ain't doing nothing right now anyway. You came on the screen. You sitting down somewhere. You might be pooing. I don't know, right? Sitting on your couch. Cable just went out for some reason. Right? And you're like, man, what's LSU going to do? You know, man, I've got a question about this game. I need to ask this guy. He might know. He might not know. I might not know the answer to that. But we're gonna have people in the stream. Might answer the questions for you, Scotty. Scotty doesn't know. But you do know that you came to the right spot, Scotty. Bro, we are gonna get this bad boy to 200 viewers. It did. I'm gonna tell you right now, for those of you that are in here right now and you're thinking, like, man, what are we gonna do tonight? Let me tell you something. Thursday night football, Giants and the Washington football team went big bet. Let's go. The stream went off the chains in the Thursday night game. This is the LSU. The stream went bonkers at the end of that Giants football team game. Went absolutely nuts. Bruh. What a great game. What a great game. I feel like we might have seen their best games of the entire season last Thursday. Definitely New York. That's the best we're going to see from New York. I'm going to be the highlights. So I appreciate that. Look, well, first, let me click on the first one. I was glad I seen you the stream going. Absolutely. This is what I do. And I can't catch the game. You're going to be the highlights. Scotty said, what's the question? Who's got a question? What's the question? Oh, here's the question. Who's number 11 for the Flint Tropics? Here's the first question of the night. Let me get this liquid death in there a little bit better. Pop. Liquid death. You thirsty? You like drinking mountain water? Have you never drank mountain water? Have you wondered what mountain water might taste like? Maybe you've never even seen a real big mountain. Then this is what you need in your life. I'm going to tell you that. You might be thinking, because I don't have a can on me. Right, the first thing I'm doing, the first the first thing I'm doing when I get back to Louisiana, whether that's buying the stuff myself or driving my blatherskite self, I appreciate that. New Jersey's every stream. I've kind of went on a little kick. Semi-pro, Brant. Semi-pro with Will Ferrell. The Semi-Pro, the basketball movie, the Flint, Michigan Tropics. Andre 3000 was in that movie as well, and a few others. Semi-Pro. What was I saying? I forgot what I was talking about. I don't know. I'm ready for this game to start. Here's another thing. Let's see if anybody can get this. Does anybody know who the coach is for Central Michigan? I didn't know this until yesterday, by the way, so I'm not going to sit here and claim like, oh, you didn't know who the coach was? That's not where I'm going with this. Kickoff set for 6:30, by the way, about 4 minutes away. They're still showing the countdown of kickoffs from everybody else. But the coach of Central Michigan, I thought this was interesting. Didn't know he was there. They don't have their offensive schemes on here. Georgia's up 7-0 early in the first on that one. JT Daniels 3 for 3. Okay. South Carolina, that's an SEC game. That's a big game. Oh, look at this, dude. Did you Google it? Because it's Ed Monix, people. It's Ed Monix. The old vet to come in to help rebuild the team, right? He took over as coaching, because Jackie wasn't like an X's and O's kind of guy, right? Amazing promoter. Jackie Moon was. When they were dancing and he was dancing in the sun and they were like the flamingos and they were dancing around. Man, you can't make that stuff up. What a great movie. All right, you have one. Brand, you have one. One sock. I'm going to send you one sock in the mail. And another day when we have trivia, you might win a second sock. Mississippi State. Whoa. Are they just showing highlights of this? Mississippi State is... Oh, my gosh. Mississippi State down 17-21. They punted. Nobody touched the ball on the bounce. And Memphis runs around, scoops it up, and takes it like 90-something yards for the touchdown. Now they're down. Memphis is winning 28-23 with 3 minutes and 3 seconds left. 3:03 left in the fourth. Wow. By the way, LSU's game next week against Mississippi State on ESPN for the world to see. Auburn, huge game against Penn State right now. Is Penn State 10? Which one's 10 and which one's 22? Penn State's number 10. Didn't have to look it up. Look at that. I got it right. Number 22, Auburn, set. Plays on that number 10, Penn State. Huge game for both programs, right? If Auburn can get a win against the top 10 opponent this early in the season. Jahan Dotson, wide receiver, senior for Penn State, 7 games with 100-plus receiving yards. And even if Auburn's number 22, isn't it good? It's a good look if Penn State gets a win over an SEC school. I mean, we all know that. We're LSU fans here. Kickoff's in 9 minutes and 30 seconds. Only quarterback in LSU history to throw 3 touchdown passes in each of his first 4 starts. That's Max Johnson, your sophomore, number 14 for LSU. It's going to be a good one. Central Michigan. Michigan. Game start. I get a notification on my phone that the game's starting, but I'm looking at it on the TV. It says 9 minutes. Boot Crew Media's own Keyshawn Boutte, as they say on the TV, 5 receiving touchdowns, leads the FBS. We already know this, people. We already know this. This man's gonna catch 20 touchdowns this year. You know what I mean? And whenever they carry him off the field and they give him a microphone, he'll say, "I'm going to Bootcrew Media Studios," instead of Disney World. I'm gonna go meet Blatherskite at Bootcrew Media Studios. Corey Connor, 11 carries, 56 yards, and a touchdown last week against McNeese. I want to see 5.1 yard average for Mr. Kiner. I was late in the game, though, huh? He was busting them up. What's the total rushing yards for this LSU team through 2 weeks, though? That's the question. Coming? Oh, yeah, come on. I mean, come in for all of it. Come in for all of it. I mean, you might have been the Magic. Look, Dustin's already in here and said we're going to get it up to 200. My man from Big League Take just dropped one. They talking about the playoff race, right? I did not get a chance to read it yet. I did share it, though. Got you, dog. Got you, dog.
Well, I don't know if you're talking about the injury.
Wait, what?
And how that affects anything. I don't know that it affects it, at all. I think everything's about execution right now. Look, one of the biggest
that's a bummer.
strengths going into the season.
Would you say that?
Returning almost the entire offensive line, right?
Well, it's probably 7 minutes. They were showing on the field. They were showing them warm up, and they had a countdown.
Getting up to the second level. But you know what I noticed more than anything?
I appreciate the share, man. I appreciate the share, Dustin, if you're still here. If not, I don't know, you'll be back. Holding my groin. I didn't click on that earlier.
I mean, it's not about who's going to be playing tonight.
I
They're
am
playing
no
an inferior opponent, Central Michigan. But I will tell you this: I watched Central Michigan against Missouri, and if they come out and stumble and bubble around, they can get beat tonight, and that's what I worry about.
It's confidence. They need to play with some confidence. And so they need to play like LSU.
Telling them we need to play with some confidence.
Play like what we saw on the West Coast and UCLA.
How about we win in the trenches for 1 week? That's going to build confidence. But we didn't win in the trenches either week. Well, on defense, the defensive line showed up last week. That was encouraging. But that O-line, like, did none of these linemen play offensive line before this year? That's what it looks like. I mean, whose ditches coming in? They know. These opponents know. Blitz heavy, they can't handle it. And really, I want to see adjustments. I want to see adjustments.
No Ali Gay as well too. LSU's defense is being a little bit banged up as well too. How important is it for Durante Jones to have a good play calling on the defensive side of it against his team?
Yeah, I mean, play calling is one thing, but execution is another. Yep. And we've seen time and time again this year, dating back to last year, they've struggled with crossing routes. I mean, at some point in time, you have to figure that out, or else every single team's going to continue to do that. Till
everybody running crossing routes on us this season. Boo! Get it, boy!
They're nervous. If you're looking at Twitter, how nervous are you?
You get cold, you got a blanket.
About this opponent, but I think it goes back.
You get cold, you got a blanket. If you get cold, wear a blanket.
Almost about to be a fourth way into the
put on a blanket.
The last year's defense was one of the worst that LSU has ever had. And so
let's turn this up a little bit.
Improvement. And I think a lot of LSU fans right now.
Is that too loud? If anybody's in there, let me know if that TV's too loud.
One of the things that was important for the
you know what? When it loaded, so like it's live and then it basically posts on YouTube. I got copyrighted for one of the Friends commercial for the show Friends for the song. Yeah, I had to mute that part. I just muted that whole part of the video. Yeah. I was like, Friends, where would that have been? And I'm like, I do remember there being a commercial. So the Chippewas. The Chippewas of Central Michigan. 1-1.
Find some footing in their season. Max Johnson and the Tigers struggled game 1 against UCLA. Back uneven performance in week 2. Time to get down to the field. Cole Kubelik is standing by with Ed Ogeron.
Coach O, urgency has been a big portion of your message to this team this week. How do you get that out of them for this game tonight?
Oh, I doubt it. We're going to be tough.
Damn. Yeah. You came for 3 of them. Check it out. Check that out. All 3 colors. Yeah. All I need is that. Oh, yeah, that's low. Check it out. Flint City Tropics. Flint Tropics. Monix. Number 11.
It's pretty simple what LSU is trying to do.
All of it's like so with the company that this is through.
Sense of urgency And I get the feeling it's
They have like fresh principles too. They got the black and white fresh all black, but all of their jerseys they come with the wristband. So I might have to buy another one from them.
Especially for this offense. When I look at the offense, when I hear Coach O reference the
But like, look like they blew off one too many cannons over there at Tiger Stadium.
Interesting. When we call a play, we need to run it, right? Talking to offensive coordinator JP.
Let him might have done that one too many. Smoke covering the field. Miles Brennan on the sideline with his jersey, no pads.
They are urgent to go because they actually came out of the tunnel about a minute and a half early. But let's talk about what LSU has shown us thus far this season. Can you pin it on one unit, or has this been an entire program that needs to be refined?
Well, I'll dial in specifically on the offense because I think that's where a lot of people believe the struggles have been. Tom, obviously, inability to run the football is no secret. Protect the quarterback has been no secret. But I don't believe, based on what I've
117th. That's what I was wondering. 85 rushing yards a game.
Receivers run the right routes. We fix that. We get going.
117th in the
hasn't
nation.
just been on the offensive line. Some has been on the backs. Some has been on Max Johnson getting the football out. Some has been an understanding of where his hot route is or where the hot linebacker or pressure blitzer is going to be. And he's got to know he's got to get rid of the football. So it's a continuity thing for me. If you're talking about the LSU offense, everybody's got to get on the same page, stop worrying about the other guys around them, Jordan, and try to perform together as one.
But speaking of the other guys around them, there is competition, according to Odron, at every position on the field. That includes quarterback. You feel pressure for Max Johnson to have a more efficient performance tonight?
No, I don't.
Well, yeah, because they put in Nussmeier.
Yeah, there is expectations.
The fact that they didn't put in Nussmeier last week says something. Nussmeier.
At the end of last season and this season just feels like he's not seeing things exactly the way I think Jake Peets and maybe Coach O really want him to see. So how do you speed it up, simplify it for your quarterback so he can play faster? Because Max Johnson is a good player. Just need to get the best out of him.
Big picture, this is an LSU program that's coming off 2 years ago, maybe the best season in college football history. An undefeated run, a national championship, a Heisman winner, more accolades than they can handle. We talked to Odron about that yesterday. You feel like people have short memories, and he told us, Cole, nobody understands better than I do how important it is to win in this program and in this state because I'm a product of this state. He gets it. Do you feel like he's feeling any pressure?
I think he always feels pressure, Tom, because of what you just said. He's a guy who was born and raised in the state of Louisiana. This is Louisiana State School. Everybody knows what this football team and what this football program means to every human being.
Greatest single season in the history of college football.
On television, he knows that this means a lot. Therefore, he's got to go out and get it done. And unfortunately for Ed Orgeron, when you reach the pinnacles that he has, the expectations grow.
I can drink that coffee right now.
It's not only about winning anymore. It's how you win.
No, we're going to eat dinner in a little bit. Mommy and Nate are going to be here in a little bit to eat dinner.
Well, Central Michigan won the toss and elected to defer.
Popeyes.
LSU will receive. We'll see how aggressive they will be early
Go.
on. There's a coach on the other sideline that's familiar with Death Valley. He's coached
Dad, you can come back in here.
night games, in huge games. That's Jim McElwain.
So that's who the coach is. Jim McElwain, former Colorado State and Florida head coach.
He was all smiles before
Had a couple of good seasons with Florida. And then one bad one they were like, see ya.
He's used to having success.
It was good at Colorado State. They went 3-3 last season, though.
That are really
One before that, they had a winning record.
in week one took it down to the wire. This is not a team that you can
Keyshawn
just push over. Between the lines, they're going to bring
How many touchdowns? Over or under? How many touchdowns for Keyshawn Boutte tonight? Uh-oh, we got a hurt kid. Come in. What's up, sweetheart? What's wrong, sweetheart? Be right back. All right, so I missed the opening kickoff. Go figure. LSU's got the ball on the right hash mark. They brought this one out to almost the 35-yard line. Oh, well, they kicked out of bounds. Play action on the draw. Johnson deep on the first throw of the game. Oh, they threw it to Butte. He's slow to get up.
He said, "Look, I want to be aggressive. I want to push the ball."
Threw it in the double coverage. Decent throw. They definitely had two guys on K-Showing.
Down the middle of the field. It's single high safety, so Max Johnson has got to get his eyes on that backside corner. That's who ends up making the play. Got to move on if two guys stay over the top.
Johnson threw for 162 yards.
Dangerous throw. Not a bad one. I mean, it was 1 point. It was accurate.
Second and 10.
And already we've had like our longest run of the season. About from 5 yards, 3rd and 5.
Remember, left tackle Cameron Wire is out, so
oh man, would love to go
will be the starters.
go to a game this year.
Left tackle.
Able to see the whole field.
A few talented pass rushers. Troy Hairston is an all-defensive player.
So 3rd and 5, LSU at their own 40-yard line.
The first 2 weeks.
It's like 4 down linemen for Central Michigan.
Great story as well.
And they're going to blitz what looks like 5. Johnson rolls out into the pressure, but he completes the pass to the tight end. That's Besh. That's Besh. I'm sorry, the wide receiver. Coming across the middle of the slant as he rolls to his left, hits him on the run. Man, he ran like into the blitz off the outside. Man, but he's a lefty, so he can make that play. Forgot he was a lefty. So LSU gets the first down. They throw a quick pass to Butte. He's going to shake one defender, follow his blocker to the right side of the field, to the high side of the field, for a first down. Back-to-back first downs. Butte in the last 5 games, 51 catches, 706 yards, and 9 touchdowns. Not in me. I want to try to get him in a position where he's. All right, I missed first down. Second down.
Great open field tackle there to try to dial up the exact same thing. Just flipped it. You can already tell there, though, the pace, the tempo.
LSU past midfield now. They're at Central Michigan's, we're calling it the Chippewas. They're at the Chippewas 41-yard line. And they're going to fake the toss up the middle to Davis Price. They get about 4 yards on it. Make it like a 3rd and 6, 3rd and 5 maybe.
Nebraska product was a walkout for Bill Callahan back in the day with the Huskers.
3rd and 7. I'm sorry. That's long.
Now
they got the ball spotted at about the 37-yard line. 37 and a half. Long time. Well, the LSU games are hard to call. Wow. So shotgun formation, 3 receivers to Johnson's left. See if the Chippewas dial up pressure. They send 4. Checks it down to Besh again. Cross the middle on a little hitch. A little hook route maybe. Gets it past for a first down. 1 second, people. I mean, if anything will interrupt this stream, you better believe it's going to happen. Okay, so
Sorry about that. So as I was saying, the numbers proves. So anyway,
for a brief interruption,
now if we,
I did miss the call. There was a 28-yard.
I don't know what he's talking about. We never.
I don't even know if I call it a fade. 28-yard pass. Where's my football? To the back corner of the end zone.
Welcome to All-State.
Covered jump ball to Deion Smith of LSU. Touchdown Tigers. We're up 7-0. I mean, that's the kind of stuff you want to see, especially if it's anybody. I mean, I want K-Sean to catch like 20 touchdowns. But you like to see it, just being able to air that thing out to other receivers. Because who else outside of Besh really have we called, right? Maybe a couple of others. I mean, let's get Deion Smith's name out there, right? 28-yard score for a beautiful pass. I mean, it was a nice pass. That's the second one tonight that Joey Real, let's get it, Joey. Joey Real, thanks for coming in, buddy. Thanks for coming in. Follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Boo Crew Media. Got me through the skins and giants, Joey Real, loving it, big dog. I appreciate the fact that I can help you. You know what I mean? I do. Thanks for stopping by. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. And that's the second beautiful pass from Max Johnson that we've seen tonight. The very first play of the game when he tossed that baby up to K-Sean, I mean, it was there. Double coverage. I mean, not the smartest throw. I didn't see if anybody was on the backside. So, like, the play-by-play guys were talking about corner route being open on the backside because the safety stayed with Boutte, which sounds great, In theory, I couldn't see if anybody was open on the backside. Probably so. That's why I like going to the games, right? So this kickoff is out the back of the end zone. But anyways, little recap, anybody just dropping in. Beautiful pass to the back of the end zone for a jump ball to Deion Smith. Jacob Sermon's father, David, won the 1995 FCS National Championship in Montana. He played 7 games for Washington in 2019 and 2020. So he played over there in the Pac-12, the Pac-10, whatever. Number 3 quarterback in 2018. Wow. This guy landed over here at Central Michigan. Go figure, he'd be playing the Tigers here tonight. Gotta be kidding me. Well, give us a follow on Instagram, right? Instagram, YouTube, all of that. Also find me at the Mike Bajaron. I'll put that up for a second. Follow me at the Mike Bajaron. That's my Instagram and Twitter. It's my Instagram and Twitter. Find me on there. I post a lot of stuff on those. And Facebook too. Michael Evan Bajaron. That's my full name. But go look me up. All right, so 2nd and 8 for the Chippewas. They're at their own 27-yard line. Handoff immediately. This one's going to be, he breaks it to the outside, getting away from a would-be tackler. And for about 6 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. Runs out of bounds. Almost tackled for a loss there. Central Michigan hands it up off the middle, and he's going to weave his way through the line. I think he's barely going to get this first down. It was 3rd and 2 for about a 3-yard run to – is that Lou Nichols III or Darius Bracy? What a last name, huh? I didn't even catch the number on that run. Jim McElwain. Quarterback Jacob Sermon, the sophomore transfer. They're averaging 34.5 points per game this season on offense. Quick throw at the backfield to the running back, and he's hit immediately. And they're going to call it a fumble after a Derek Stingley hit, and LSU picks it up and returns it 35 yards for a touchdown for the scoop and score. Quick throw out of the backfield for Sermon to his running back. The second the running back gets it, about 2 or 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage, Derek Stingley Jr. is there to immediately knock the ball out. The ball actually goes behind him. It actually goes upfield. LSU's Andre Anthony picks it up. I mean, what a play by Derek Stingley to make. And how great is it that that Andre Anthony can just pick it up and just go. Just pick it up and go. You see the replay of this. So Derek Stingley immediately commits to it, which is great. I mean, he puts his helmet right on the ball. Ball pops out. Andre Anthony picks it up. I'll tell you what, for a defensive end, that guy is fast. Boom! I mean, that's how you draw it up. Wow. That was a catch. For a second, I thought I might have came out too fast. Another touchdown. We got to get this score up, people. We got to get this score up.
LSU is answering the questions early on against Central Michigan.
Well, that's good. I mean, look, that's what you want to see. That's what you want to see out of your offense and your defense early in this game. Is they ran the ball for 5, sometimes 6 yards a carry. You know, we had a couple of 5 or 6 yard runs, and then we had a couple of good passes. Max Johnson connected on 2 good ones deep. One of them was a touchdown. The other one was knocked out, but it was still a good throw.
Dronte Jones, defensive coordinator, at the forefront of that picture. And yeah, his defense has played really well through the first couple of weeks. But we talked to him a long time about, and both of these guys, both Jones and Peace, about reaching college players.
And then creating the turnover, forcing the turnover. Picking it up. LSU taking it down for a score. So we got an offensive touchdown and a defensive touchdown early in this game. I mean, this is how you want to start off. This is how we wanted last week to start off, at least. Show out, man. So if anybody does see the score, they see like 56-0 or something, right? Well, we'll see. Still a ton of game left, right? Only 10 minutes left in the first. This one kicked out of back in the end zone for a touchback.
Last drive, Coach O mentioned, he said to Cole, I want to call
is this the first play?
Look to the side and you want to change it, Cole? No.
Oh, no, this is the touchdown.
And throw a touchdown. How good is that?
Jump. I mean, wow, that was good. And great play by the receiver. I mean, it's a great throw. But got up and took it from the man. Just got up and took it from the man because he had the play on the ball. That cornerback was in position. So the Chippewas right back onto the field.
Nichols had 135 yards and a touchdown against Missouri. He also had
Lou Nichols III.
He was sensational on a Saturday afternoon at Mizzou. Andre Anthony's not giving them that space today. And that's something that Coach O and Dronte Jones want to see out of this defense. Stopping the run.
We'll get almost nothing on the run. It'll be a 2nd and 9 for Central Michigan.
They want more physicality in the run game.
Shotgun formation. Receiver motions in. Fakes the handoff. It's a quick throw to the running back again. This time taken down by who is that? Micah Baskerville. Micah Baskerville stays with the running back, makes the quick tackle. He'll get about 1 or 2 more yards on the play. 3rd and 6 for Central Michigan.
Got to sustain drives, take some time off the clock. Watch this bunch to the top of your screen.
Trips receivers to his left. They motion 1 wide receiver to the right. Ball at the right hash mark. Central Michigan at the 24-yard line. Sermon steps up, runs out of time, quickly throws it to his running back. Smart move. Running back still forms. Still gets tackled. It's going to take this one about the 41-yard line. They will get the first down. Their own 41-yard line.
He's actually trying to find Pimpleton off to the right. BJ Ojolari with the pressure and just find your outlet, right? As a quarterback, as soon as you step up in the pocket, it should be like.
And LSU had nobody on the running back.
Where is it? Great job.
Because Damone Clark kind of came up. It looked like the quarterback was going to run. Play action to Sermon. who puts his foot in the ground and gets rid of it deep downfield to an open receiver, but it's slightly overthrown. Rick's on the coverage. Whoever that is, what is his last name? Goodness gracious. Pimpleton, Khalil Pimpleton. That's his name. Look like he got some wheels on him because he was definitely behind that LSU's. Oh, he had him slightly overthrown. Oh, wow, some about these LSU games.
Yeah, you are.
I'm on a lot for these games.
Yapping, boy.
LSU's going to make a tackle for a loss. Damone Clark with a tackle behind the line of scrimmage. It's going to be about a 2-yard loss. So after the incompletion on first down, an overthrow to what was, quite frankly, a wide-open receiver, they try to shorten it up for third down. They actually lose 2 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and long, 3rd and 12 from their own 39-yard line. Big-time play for the Tigers defense. See if they can make something happen again here. 4-down lineman. They send for delayed blitz. Clark coming in. Hits the quarterback. Intercepted. Intercepted by the Tigers. There is a flag. Major Burns, the safety who comes across, looked like overthrown on a post route, led his receiver too much. Major Burns right where he needed to be. There is a flag, though. Is it going to be a roughing the quarterback?
Following the change of team possession, personal foul, illegal blindside block on the defense, number 0. That 15-yard penalty will be enforced.
Number 0. Everybody number 0. Oh, Mason Smith. So it was an illegal blindside block on LSU after the interception, so they're going to keep the ball. Wow. Major Burns just overthrown, and Major Burns was right there. Would have made the tackle more than likely. Thrown off his back foot. The pressure from Damone Clark claiming untouched on a delayed blitz to put the hit on Sermon. Even with the penalty, LSU's still in Chippewa's territory at the 45-yard line. And as always, a shotgun formation. Davis Price in the backfield. Boutte at the top of the screen. I think there's Boutte at the top of the screen. That's very bottom. It's not. He's not at the top. Max Johnson steps up, throws it to the sideline. This is going to be caught. He'll get forward progression to about the 37-yard line. Should be a 2nd and 2 for the Tigers. Devonta Lee, the junior wide receiver, with the catch. It is spotted at the 37 with a 2nd and 2. They're going to hand this off, and it's fumbled. It's fumbled. And how long is it going to take? Davis Price, they fumbled it at the handoff. Davis Price jumps on top of it. I mean, he had trouble latching onto that ball. Looked like they.
That was that late shift. So the movement right before the snap that changes the blocking scheme for the run game up front. You see,
They did. He did.
but his guy went from
Number 10 for Central Michigan. Let's get his name. Jacques Bristol punches it out. I thought they had some trouble with the transfer. 3rd and 13 for the Tigers. Yeah, I thought we were like past the 50. That's what it looked like. That's how long it took for him to just hold the ball. 3 receivers to his left. Right, ball at the right hash mark. Johnson has a little bit of time to throw the ball. He's going to complete it across the middle to Devonta Lee for a 2nd catch on this drive, but there's a flag on the field. Maybe offsides. It's going to be a false start. Make it 3rd and 17. That kind of illegal motion is what they're saying. I'm sorry. Austin Deculus was not lined up. They're going to back this up. 3rd and 18. I mean, a big. Oh my gosh. Another turnover. LSU's 2 turnovers in as many drives for them tonight. They had the ball at the 45 of Central Michigan. Now they're backed up to their own 47. Okay, I'll be there in a minute, buddy. Thank you. Looks like a blown opportunity because they just converted the 3rd and 12, the 3rd and 13.
Play clock nearly ran out. It did, as a matter of fact.
And the LSU's going to get a delay of game. Boy, you got to be kidding me. This is the kind of stuff that nobody wants to see.
About 10 yards out onto the field. Those are kind of some of the things that we were talking about before the game. Stay clean, stay crisp, look good early.
Yo, you read Coach O's lip. I'm going to leave some of the words out, but he said to step up.
In the first 2 games.
Play calling becomes
Yelling at Max in his offense.
He's just making the call. It's got to get it signaled in. Max Johnson, you saw after the whistle, was saying, hurry up, get me the play call.
Max Johnson pump fakes, gets rid of it, throws it down the sideline. He throws it away.
Imagine that could be a very frustrating.
Smart play, though, for Max.
Absolutely, especially unintentional grounding there as he was outside, but especially because LSU runs about 86% of the time they're in 5-man protection. So there's a lot for a quarterback that he needs to sort out before the play, right? He needs to find out where that most dangerous guy is to change the protection right before you snap the ball. So as a quarterback,
Boy. LSU set the punt at 4th and 23. I mean, the good thing is they still keep the field possession as long as they don't botch this punt. All right, he gets it off. This one's going to go inside the 15 at least. Backs up. He's to the 6-yard line. Fair catches it. Spotted at the 6. Chipper was going to start the drive inside the 10. Could be worse. They didn't turn. Even though they didn't turn the ball over that drive.
T-Mobile is the leader in 5G.
Boy, oh boy.
From putting people first by treating them right. So we up the benefits without upping the price. With Magenta Max, get our best plan for 5G. With unlimited premium data that can't slow down based on how much smartphone data you use. And taxes and fees are included. You won't get that from anyone else. Right now, pay $0 cost to switch. And bring your phone, we'll pay it off up to $800. Only at T-Mobile. On a memorable fan spell by Dr. Pepper.
We're a commercial break. You're back? Oh, man. But they just got home at Popeyes, bro. They just got home at Popeyes.
Yeah, David.
Hey, Mom, you go, like, want me to finish?
Okay, go use the bathroom. I'll come.
Okay, I'm gonna call one of them.
Yeah, just holler for me. I'm coming. But he just got here with some Popeyes. Y'all might have to take a break. I want to get to the first quarter. Maybe come back later to the first quarter. Starving, though, man. Starving. LSU up 14-0.
Billy plays Little League. We sponsor his team. And that's why we tailor league policies to you.
Were you going for this? It was Monix.
Something from out of left field.
It was Ed Monix. Somebody got it right earlier.
That's simple.
I did reveal Monix. Look, they came with the wristbands too, man. How neat is that? Ed Monix, Woody Harrelson, baby. Let's go.
The new crispy chicken sandwich taco from Taco
He's a
Bell.
better X's and O's guy, you know.
Is it a sandwich or a taco?
But that ain't updating at all, huh? Goodness gracious.
Try it with special price.
Goodness gracious. Yeah. He gets somebody guessed it right. Ed Monix. Oh, I'll be right back. 1 second. Just gonna mute it. Dude, you better believe if I step out the room, something's going to happen. We nearly get him for a safety.
That's exactly what they did. They got here about lunchtime, spent some time.
Are you kidding me? Central Michigan left today at 8:30, departed campus. They arrived in Baton Rouge at 12:30 today. They got the Tiger Stadium at 4:30. Wow. Why did they do that? What's the deal? What's up with that? Now it's a handoff at 2nd-11. They're going to hit him for a 3-yard loss. They're going to have him at the 1-yard line. They're going to have him at the – now that's the kind of push, that's the kind of physicality that you got to see from this team on an opponent like this. Just win up front. They did that last week. They're doing it this week. I feel like this defense is way more talented than the offense is, and it should show. It started to show a little bit last week with all the sacks. We had 8 sacks last week on McNeese. 3rd and 14 from the 2-yard line. They're in their own territory. Wow, this is not good. And they hand it off. Oh, he's going to break this one to the outside, but he's tacked. Good tackle by Derek Stingley. We're going to stop him at the 4-yard line. They'll get about 2 on it. 4th down. 4th down. Derek Stingley, 2nd impressive tackle of the night.
The aggressiveness, both on offense and defense, just feels a little different tonight for LSU.
Now, there's some thought from those around the program that last week felt more like week 1. And so the improvement you see in most teams between week 1 and week 2 can happen tonight.
4th and 11.
Because of LSU's own
Who is that?
They got all messed up with Hurricane Ida, spent a week in Houston before going to Southern.
No, that's not them.
Troy Moore.
Coy Moore on the return. He's going to get away from one. He goes, oh, and he slips. And that's going to be a penalty in LSU probably. Come on, man. These penalties are becoming a problem very early in this game. Holding.
Well, you know it's serious. One of the officials.
Hey, mama. Illegal block in the back for LSU. Where are they spotting this ball?
Your flag, you're out of things to throw as an official, you throw your hat.
At the 47, so we're gonna start this drive at the 37. When we could have started it from nearly midfield. Dude, this is nuts. Clean it up is right, Dustin. Clean it up is right. That's insane, man. That ain't gonna cut it. Let's go around the league real quick. We'll go around the SEC first, and then we can talk about some top 25 games. But let's talk about the games right now in progress. You got Georgia up 14-6 on South Carolina. They're still early in the second quarter. Tulane and Ole Miss are delayed? Does anybody know? I guess they got rain, huh? What are they delayed about? Stanford's up 7-0 on Vanderbilt. And Auburn, Penn State, that's one we're going to be checking in on a lot, as well as the Tulane Ole Miss game. Auburn's up 3-0 on Penn State, about halfway through the first quarter. A little bit more than halfway. Big time. Talk about some scores. I was busy today. I didn't really get to watch any football around the noon games. Stop it, dude. That's too good. Put this back up. That was funny. Oklahoma wins 23-16. That's kind of close for the number 3 team in the nation, right? And a Heisman candidate. Texas A&M wins 34-0. All of their wins now have been impressive, right? Oh no, they won 10-7 last week. Who am I tripping? Oh, I'm tripping, huh? Tells you how good my memory is. Cincinnati wins 38-24. Cincinnati, number 8 team in the country. Virginia Tech loses. Number 15, Virginia Tech losing to West Virginia 21-27. Coastal Carolina gets a 3-point victory over Buffalo. Coastal Carolina, number 16. Number 24, Miami falls to Michigan State. If LSU can show out in this game, maybe that'll be our opportunity to get back in the top 25 with a team like Miami losing. Although it's Michigan State's record. If they're undefeated, they're 3-0, they're probably going to get in. Never mind. Michigan wins 63-10. Notre Dame wins 27-13. Alabama, what a game that Alabama-Florida game was. Started to get out of hand. And Florida comes roaring back. With a little bit of that game I saw, Florida was running the ball at will against them. In the fourth quarter, I think it was. Impressive. Alabama still gets the win. Good showing by Florida. They won't fall too far. Number 5, Iowa wins 30-7. Ohio State takes care of business against Tulsa, 41-20. Arkansas. Keep your eyes on Arkansas. LSU's offense on the field. 2:45 left in the first quarter, and then I'm going to need some Popeyes. I might be back late for the second quarter. They're at their own 37-yard line after the illegal block in the back. It's a toss to Keyshawn Booty. Oh, put some moves on. He was in motion. They give him the toss behind the line of scrimmage. Woo! Right to the quarterback. Runs it for about 11 yards. First down, LSU. Get the ball into your playmaker's hands. Get the ball to your playmaker's hands. And we still got Keyshawn next year, right? I don't think he's a red shirt, is he? No, he's not. He's not a red shirt. Oh, yeah. I was going to come in. No, I'm going to come in like 2 minutes. You good. Thank you, though. I appreciate that. Completed to Besh, who's going to break 2 tackles. It took like 4 Chippewas to take him down, huh? Better chip a block, huh? You know what I'm saying? Besh has been impressive. Called his number a couple of times in week 1, a lot more in week 2. I'll have to go back to those games and pull up his game log maybe. Johnson back to pass. Down the field to number 6 again. Deion Smith down the sideline. I believe a 44-yard touchdown throw, a 40-yard touchdown throw and catch to Deion Smith, the junior. And a great throw, Nussmeier. Very excited about it. Nussmeier's like, throw 6 more of those so I can get in the game in the second half. Not terribly covered, but Smith just had a step or 2 on him. He was right there. But a great throw. Man, you missed it. About 10 seconds too late. 40-yard touchdown pass to the same guy that caught the jump ball. Yeah, Deion Smith. Deion Smith? Devonta Smith? Deion Smith. The freshman. I'm looking at the wrong thing. We got a Devonta Lee. That's the guy. That's number 12, right? 16, and we completed the 2 minutes earlier. Ball messing up his name. Deion Smith, the freshman. 9 of 11, 127 yards, and 2 touchdowns for Max Johnson. That's what you want to see. And LSU's going to take the lead or lengthen the lead. Look at this throw. Look at this throw and catch. 0, boop. Yes. Yep.
Your whole process starts over.
Bro, I know, huh? What's going on here? My dude back at it. Cheers. What's up, James? You're back, man. Boo, you just missed it. I just caught a big bombing touchdown. Big bombing touchdown to Lee. No, Deion Smith. Deion Smith. Well, I'm glad you're back, big dog. Just drop on in. You know, you drop in, drop out, drop in. Got 1:52 left in the first quarter. I am going to go eat some Popeyes at the end of the first quarter because I'm starving. But LSU, I need to get that score update. They're probably double covering Boutique. That's what they did on the first play of the game whenever Johnson threw that crossing route. And it was a good pass in a double coverage. Tough ball to come down with. Both of those guys were in Keyshawn's face. We got to get the score. Central, Michigan, 0. 21.
I told you that was going to happen too, because Gainesville Gators fans came out in droves this morning. They were loud. They were ready.
Yeah, what a good game. What a good game that Alabama-Florida game was. James, if you're still here, James, what's your team? Where you at? I forgot. We had so many people telling me where they were from. I don't remember half of them. 90% of them. They're going to throw the running back the screen and immediately hit for about a yard or 2. It's going to be Baskerville again. Second big stop for him. Good tackle. Better tackling out of this LSU team. They look way more assertive. The defense looks way more confident. Ooh, all right. That's going to have to be the next one. I'm a Braves fan now, you know. I'm a Braves fan now, you know. Wait, where am I? Oh my gosh. Was it a run? Well, like 1 or 2 yards on the play? 1 or 2 yards on the play? Y'all got Rice tonight. I'm going to bring this up. I will get a Red Sox jersey next. Mark my words. Longhorns? All right, I'm down with that. Let's go. I don't have nothing. Y'all coming to the SEC soon. I'm so happy about that. I am. A few years away from adding Oklahoma and Texas. Like, man, that's just great for football. Some people are like, oh, people got stuff to say. They're crazy. They're crazy. Add them, baby. At Ohio State, too. I don't care. Here we go. Sermon to throw the ball. Wide open. Down the sideline is Central Michigan's number 11. He will get not caught. Not caught. Ja'Cory Sullivan, the senior. Blown coverage. No safeties. No cornerbacks. They didn't think Ja'Cory was here at the game tonight. Touchdown, Central Michigan with a 78-yard pass. Who's Chad Heindel? Who's Chad Heindel? I am a Braves fan. I got a Chipper Jones jersey. Chipper Jones, man. Hey, you want to hear? Hey, Dustin, go to YouTube. Not during my stream. Maybe while I'm eating Popeyes, and go look up. I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna tell you how to type it in. All right. I'm gonna tell you how to type this in. It's the first one that comes up. Type in Chipper Jones song. Type in the just Chipper Jones song, and click on the first one that pops up. Should just be the lyrics. That right there, man. That's the go to me right there. So you see the safeties, both safeties looking at the seam up the middle. So the corner route wide open at the 45, at their own 45. I thought he was gonna get caught. 31 over here just jogging. Who's 31 for LSU? Who's 31? I know he was further away. He was the strong safety. But Cameron Lewis, graduate transfer, I guess. Says, or graduated. Graduated. I mean, I'm not worried about this game, but like, man, you can't have mental mistakes like that. Mental mistakes like that, one play against an Alabama or a Florida or an Auburn or Mississippi State next week, that's going to lose you that game. I mean, us LSU fans, we're probably just coming to grips with like, Alabama's going to beat us this year. Duh. But like these games like Mississippi State and Ole Miss, like that's the plays that'll lose you those games. And you got to win those games. Kayshawn's going to get away from one, break another one. It's not easy to tackle Kayshawn. That guy is so much tougher than you probably see right when you look at him, right? 15 seconds left in the first quarter. I will take a Popeyes break. And I'm with it, man. I'm also Texas Longhorns. Back to you, James, if you're still here. I'm a huge Ricky Williams guy. Love that guy. I love Ricky. Wish it would have worked out. He could have had a long career. What an amazing college running back Ricky Williams was. Vince Young. Are we going to have a discussion about the greatest college quarterbacks in the history of the CFB? Because Vince Young's on that list. Quick throw to Lee. He's going to get a blocker. He's going to run upfield. He'll get about 6 or 7 yards on the pass. That will conclude the first quarter, folks. I will take a quick break. And I will hopefully be back ASAP. Boy, have I missed a lot or what? Let me get off of this bathroom break. I'm sorry, guys. I had to eat. I wasn't feeling good. All right, we're back. We're back to a 28-7 lead by LSU. Mine's somewhere. Man. Sorry. So sorry. Let me get this score up. Central Michigan 7. LSU 28. Let's get that up. All right. Well, I got food in my teeth. Don't look at it. Central Michigan pass midfield at the LSU 48-yard line. Sermon steps up the pass with some pressure. He's not going to get it. And he is sacked by B.J. Ojulari.
That was a screen designed to go
big time sack for this LSU defense. Who, from what I've seen, even though I missed like a whole half of the second quarter, my gosh, I missed most of the second quarter. Step your game up, Mike. LSU only has 27 rushing yards, although, I mean, look, you have too much to complain about it with a 28-7 lead. Oh, look at that. Little Nichols, the third in at quarterback, not going to work with a run up the middle. That Tulane Ole Miss game is still in a rain delay. Massive patch of rain that's just sitting over Oxford, Mississippi. We might have to switch over to that game. What channel is that on, bro? What channel? That's on ESPN 2, y'all. We're going to have to switch over to that after this one. If it's a good game, I'm going to tell you right now, folks. If it's a good game, family's going to have to sleep on the couch. Watch Atlanta comment. No, sir. Sermon running out of time again. Feels the pressure. Rolls around. Going to be probably a holding call. And there it is again. B.J. Ojulari. He tried to get out, scramble out the pocket. There's a flag on the play. More than likely it'll be declined, and Ojulari is going to get 2 sacks in as many plays, folks. Well, 2 sacks in two out of the last 3 plays are sacks. Had a good bit of time, but eventually, yeah, there, no doubt. To the 82. Who is? We'll call his name out. 83, Joel Wilson. Correct me if I'm wrong on a number, because once I say it, I'm looking, looking. 4th and 19. We'll punt it. 2 big-time sacks. It's going to make for much better field position for the Tigers. And they get this punt off. A good punt. Whoa, he's not going to fair catch it. He's going to get hit immediately. LSU will not start the drive in great field position. They will start it from their own 6. We came here with like 4 koozies.
What do you think my next move?
We came here with 4 koozies. I don't have any.
Retirement is like winning another championship.
This is what Tom heard.
My goal, to bring a championship.
Dude, I don't know. It's been a very weird night, hasn't it? Let's see. It's been a very weird night. I appreciate the likes. Alex Cisneros, Joey Real, Royce Rollins coming in. Royce Rollins consistent with the likes and the shares and all of that. Appreciate it, my guy. Go Rocks. Go Rocks. Go Tropics. Go Monix.
It's Velveeta shells and cheese.
Go Monix.
The other guys.
The other guys didn't use enough milk. It's a mac and cheese commercial. Boy, oh boy. There's some score checks around the league here. We're going to go around the SEC. 23-6 lead for Georgia with 10 seconds left in the first half. They're playing South Carolina. The big one, Auburn, Penn State. 8 minutes left in the second quarter of that game. Penn State at their own 14-yard line. Auburn's winning that game 10-7 as of right now. Tulane and Ole Miss still on a rain delay. Let's go look at the top 25. What are the games we got going on around the league? Oregon up 10-7. Oregon's only up 10-7 on Stony Brook. North Carolina and Heisman hopeful Sam Howell up 24-14 on Virginia. Virginia's 2-0. Sam Howell 7 for 10, 234 yards and 3 touchdowns. Wow, that's a lot of yards in the first half. You know, they still have that top 25 matchup, number 19 Arizona State versus number 23 BYU, coming on at 9:15 on ESPN.
So when a customer walks through our door, I really want the red carpet experience.
Right.
And that's kind of the culture that
Am
we
I
want
right?
out the dealership. We're here to sell them a car and then service
The Braves played tonight at 8:05
We love what we do every single day.
against the Giants. So,
What's up, y'all? Peter
anyways,
Burns and the rest of the crew here. Coming up with the Regions Halftime Report, we're talking about Auburn.
we got 3 minutes left in the first half of this game. LSU leading 28-7. They're about to get the ball.
I see y'all talking about his suit over on Twitter.
Booty adds to his 6th touchdown of the season, leading the FBS.
Nice to see some receivers step up around.
Max Johnson, 17 of 21, 188 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Somebody hacked the account. We don't answer Twitter trolls over the air, though.
I didn't see what kind of suits he brought.
We're going to spot this one at the 8-yard line. LSU starting from their own 8. 2 receivers split out wide to his right. Ball at the left hash mark. All right, come get him. You're good, buddy. Johnson with the pass. Has time. Looking. He's hit. Nearly a safety, but gets rid of it. Did have a receiver in the area. Not going to be an intentional grounding. 2nd down for the Tigers. Don't you try rolling over to bed again. You can just pop in and say hey to all 2 of my viewers. One of them might know you. Get it from 2 to 200. Invite all your friends. Hit the share button. Hit the like button. Comment some things about me. Max Johnson fakes a handoff. Gets it to Besh wide open in the middle. He's going to bring it to the outside. He's at the 35. Punches it down to about the 39-yard line. Besh is turning into a go-to target. She's in the screen. Did you mean to be in right there? You were there the whole time, like this. she was right here.
Like a fan.
Climb up on the bed right here and you can say hey. I'll let you say hey. Oh, looking deep. Looking deep, foot down the field. LSU. Max Johnson throws a bomb. Throws an absolute bomb to Brian Thomas Jr., the freshman. We're seeing a lot of different receivers getting involved this week. That's very encouraging. And we're introducing Princess Keegan Bergeron. Rockstar girl, Keegan Bergeron. That's the 3rd one I missed tonight because of everybody. Touchdown to Besh. Didn't even see the play. LSU's going to increase this lead to 35-37. That's the 3rd touchdown that I haven't been able to call tonight.
Hi, guys.
Okay, come on, Keegan, out of here.
Jack Besh.
We're going to have fun. And we are gonna play some games.
The one-handed grab by Besh with a cornerback in his face. Another really good throw. I don't care who you're playing, just with a body on a body. For a quarterback to be able to put that in the tonight's been a disaster. Mildly put, I missed at least 4 of the 5 touchdown calls tonight. 3, because I called the defensive one, and I called the.
Johnson continues to rewrite the LSU record book.
Jesus Christ.
History here tonight with another touchdown pass, his 4th, and you go back to.
LSU took all of 35 seconds to score that touchdown. Wow. What a drive. What a drive for the Tigers right there. Was it 3 plays? It was Besh, the long one, and Besh. It's been Max Johnson's night. I mean, give it to the receivers too. Like, how many people are going to catch that one-handed ball like Besh just did? Wow. You know, and then props to Deion Smith for getting that jump ball earlier, for burning that receiver downfield, catching that touchdown after that. The defense forcing the fumble. I mean, it's been a complete game, really. I've seen a couple of sacks. Probably have more than 2. But it's good to see that kind of stuff from your defensive front. But Max Johnson, y'all, I mean, give the props. I was sitting here for the last 2 weeks talking about the throws that Max Johnson missed. You better believe I'm going to call it like I see it when the guy's making the throws. They've had cornerbacks in position to affect plays, and Johnson's putting them in places where, like, they're just not, they can't get to it. Got to update that score. Central Michigan still 7. Your LSU Fighting Tigers, 35. 307 yards of total offense? Are you serious? Is LSU about to have a 600-yard offensive game? This is the kind of stuff you need a week before you enter SEC play, especially like against a team like Michigan, like Mississippi State, who I believe. Did they end up losing? They did. They lost to Memphis. Bro, they're probably going to show that at halftime. Watch how Mississippi State pretty much lost the game.
And that is Andre Anthony.
Andre Anthony.
The leader of this LSU defense.
The guy that picked up the fumble and ran it for the touchdown. Andre Anthony down on the play. Not sure how serious it is. He's not really moving too much. Not good. On the depth chart that I have, we have Phillips Webb, the red shirt. It is. Oh, he was touching this. Might just be talking about the left knee.
Oh, right there.
You can see it. You saw that? There.
That's never good. Never good when it's a
Non-contact injury.
It's like he planted that left leg and felt something.
ACL, MCL, one of those ligaments is definitely hurting right now. How many times do you think those guys are like feeling that leg, and you know they're like trying to feel it, but they don't know what the hell they're doing? You know what I mean? Like, what's it feel like? I'm pretty sure it's torn. You know, like, don't really know. Definitely hope that it's not a tear. Andre Anthony, a graduate transfer. And they got a guy, Phillips Webb, the redshirt freshman, in there. Or they can rotate Jacqueline Roy, number 99, maybe Mason Smith into the defensive end spot. Although he's basically like, I want to know his height and weight. Oh, there we go, Drake Knight. Drake Knight up in here. Let's go. Let's go, Tigers. 38-7. 38-7 lead. Appreciate you stopping by, Drake. Knock it off. Glad you're here. Appreciate the comment. He's moving the lane. He's sitting up. Come on, let's get like a. Is he gonna walk off on his own will? He's walking off gingerly. 6'4", 251. That's what I'm saying. He was moving for 6'4", 251 when he returned that fumble for a touchdown earlier. Definitely hope he's okay, and it's definitely encouraging that he's walking off on his own power. He's not getting kicked off. He's not getting carted off. That's really encouraging. You are sick. We are sick. I am sick. I've got pneumonia. No, I don't have pneumonia. Just kidding. What? Am I sick because of the jersey? Ed Monix? Am I sick because of the jersey? Huh? Jackie Moon. What?
That's one of those things that just kind of happens accidentally sometimes.
Oh, yeah. Hey, there we go. We just go look. I'm going to cover up the name. There we go. We just go give him some Tylenol. Go give Andre Anthony some Tylenol. Give him the white pills. Give him the white pills. 2nd and 6 for Central Michigan. After the injury, they're going to have this at the 30-yard line, right? Just under the 30-yard line. All right, motion man from Sermon's right to left. 2 receivers to his left from what I can see. Tight end on the right side, ball at the right hash mark. He claps. He's happy. Back to pass, has time, throws it underneath to his tight end, number 83. Immediately hit by number 18 of LSU, Damone Clark, who's been on quite a few plays tonight. I've seen Damone Clark in the backfield. I've seen him make an open field tackle. These linebackers are moving much better. More confidence in their running and their decision-making. Like, they're just breaking to the ball. They're getting to where they got to be. They're wrapping up. Say what you want to say. This team's better than McNeese State. So the fact that I'm seeing 35-7, I don't think McNeese State's beating Central Michigan. I like what I'm seeing right now. And I don't think I'm blowing it way out of proportion. You move. No matter of fact, what's UCLA doing? I'd like to see, as an LSU fan, I would personally like to see UCLA run the freaking table so it looks like our loss wasn't as bad. Right? They play tonight at 9:45 against 2-1 Fresno State. They're favored by 11. Bruh, what? Drake Knight didn't stay in the comments. I love it when these guys drop in. I am so glad Burrow's healthy too, bruh. That pass that him and Jamar Chase connected on against Minnesota the other day. Shoo! Did they play Minnesota? Yeah, they did. I'm right. All right. Sermon takes the snap. Just under 2 minutes to play. Hits it underneath to his wide receiver, number 98. Goodness gracious, is he quick. Made 2 LSU defenders miss. He's going to get it to about the 44, 45-yard line of Central Michigan. Yes, Burrow healthy. If that line is any better than they were last year, I think the Bengals can be significantly better of a football team. Sermon gets the snap. Another quick throw. They're definitely going with this underneath stuff against LSU. LSU sitting on their back heels with under 2 minutes left in the game. They're definitely playing more or less of a prevent defense. You know what's interesting about the success that LSU's had throwing the ball is Central Michigan runs a 4-2-5 defense. So predominantly they have 5 defensive backs back there on the field at all times. And Max Johnson's just shoo. You know what I mean? Like you're throwing a Nerf ball and it's whistling. I'm going to click on this one too for you, Drake. Hold on. I'm going to address this too. I haven't been too encouraged, I'll be honest with you. I saw a little bit more of what I liked last week. I'm really liking what I'm seeing tonight. And they overthrow the tight end, try to throw a little back shoulder fade. But the tight end, the wide receiver never came back. I'm liking what I'm seeing right now. I'm way more encouraged from last week to this week. From UCLA to now. You know? And I think it's more than just so right now, Drake, I'm with you, Drake. I don't think LSU may not be as bad as we thought they were. Right? I mean, we lost the game to UCLA. I would have loved to win it. I'm from New Orleans, the New Orleans area. I'm from St. Charles Parish. I'm currently relocated in the Jackson, Mississippi area at my in-laws. But I'm from St. Charles Parish. We just got our power back earlier this week. And a big-time tackle for a loss from number 99, Jacqueline Roy. You better believe it. Or is it Jay Quellen? Is his name Jay Quellen? It's Jacqueline, sir. Son of fuck. That's my delirious laugh. That's my H2O delirious laugh for all you YouTubers out there. 3rd and 11 for Central Michigan at LSU's 45-yard line. They are in LSU territory. Sermon's going to get the snap. We'll see if he can get rid of it quickly. He rolls to his left, trying to look for a receiver, trying to get away from the rush. He's going to hold on to it and run. He's going to get to about the 40-yard line. I don't know what kind of kicker Central Michigan has, but I don't think he can make that kick. There aren't too many colleges out there where, like, you're attempting regular field goals from the 40-yard line. You got to have, like, Cade York. You got to have a Cade York. But, yeah, man, I'm from St. Charles Parish, from the Luling area. They're going for it on 4th and 6. 36 seconds left in the half. They figure if you're going to take a shot, you take a shot now. Tight trips to his right. They're going to throw this to the running back underneath. But he's tackled immediately by Damone Clark, who's made at least 4 big plays tonight. As far as tackling, being in the right spot, taking great angles, good pursuit. Like Southern University, you mean, Drake? You got Southern University? Is that what you mean? Well, like what area of Southern? I mean, you got to give me your exact location. I'm not trying to steal your identity here, but South St. Charles Parish is pretty Southern Louisiana.
A 650-pound squat.
Man.
At 650. Yeah, but it doesn't.
Did he say he had a 650-pound squat? The area. Yeah, okay. That's where I'm from, the Southern Louisiana area as well, sir. LSU's going to kneel this ball, and we're going to take this one to the half with a halftime score of 35-7. That's awesome, man. Who Dat Nation? If you haven't already, Drake, subscribe to the Boo Crew Media channel, man. We cover everything Saints, baseball. We have a big league take if you're into baseball. We cover Saints, LSU, the Pelicans, Pro Pels talk. Should be a better season. I'm pretty excited about this season for the Pels. Feel like there's more stability there within the organization, the coaches. We still got Brandon Ingram and Zion on board. I don't think these boys are off board yet. You know what I mean? This is 2 young bucks. 2 young bucks in the league.
Defensively,
At this point, we let a guy loose down the field. We got to fix it. That's what Coach O said.
number 7 maybe being called out a little bit in the public in the last week and a half. It didn't take him long tonight to show up.
Yeah, Derek's a fine player, one of our best players ever come to LSU. He's doing a great job for us.
I mean, yeah, that's what it's going to be. That's what it's going to be. I mean, and look, it's a simple fact. These people need to get off of Derek Stingley's back. This guy's been a lockdown corner for 3 years now. That counted as a pass, too, didn't it?
Here's Peter Burns.
Always respect a little Bubba Sparks right before the halftime report.
Dude, wait till they show this Mississippi State. I did get hit by Ida, Drake. I did, man. My house did not sustain major damage. We got a new roof put on last year. But a lot of my neighbors and friends did. They got damaged. Some of them, they've had to gut their walls. And oh, look at that throw from Bo Nix. But we did have to evacuate because the whole town was out of power, man. I just got power back a few days ago. So tomorrow, after I stream the Saints-Panthers game, if you're not able to watch it, bud, and you can jump on here, I will be standing right here streaming Jameis Winston, who's ready to throw 5 more TDs against the Carolina Panthers. Pew, pew. Right? Marquez Callaway, let's get him a pair of touchdowns this week. Am I right? Yeah. Same, buddy. Well, look, man, I'm sorry. My heart goes out to you and your family and your friends, right? We all know what it's like. We will be back. I am excited to get home because we do have power. I am first world country problems. I am a little nervous about the lack of Wi-Fi and internet and TV. We're so spoiled by this. I'm only 34 years old, so I don't know how it was back in the old days. You know what I mean? Black and white TVs, like 6 channels. I'm used to having 278 at bare minimum, right? Sometimes 500. I like to stream a lot of things. I'm very spoiled in the technology, in the technological business, as they say, right? Nah, it was cool and everything, but you were watching movies in black and white. I mean, it was cool, you know what I mean? It was real. I'll say this, though. We might have all the advances, but I'm going to say this. Growing up in the 70s or 80s, we're going way off topic here for sports. But if you grow up in the 70s or 80s, I'm going to say this and I'm going to stick to it. Maybe even the 60s. Late 60s, 70s, definitely early 80s, mid and late 80s. I like the 90s, too. But music, bro. Music soothes the soul. But boy, they had to watch the movies in black and white. Man, get out of here. No, well, you didn't have to watch the movies in black and white in the 80s. No, you had color in the 80s. Look at that. Look, Drake Knight calling the Saints to win a Super Bowl. Let's go. Yes, y'all need to give Drake Knight a follow on YouTube. I don't even know if he posts stuff, but I see you got a YouTube, sir. And salute you. I'll take it. I'll take it. That team last week. Now, we are down Marcus Davenport. We are down Quan Alexander for the next 3 weeks. Also, Pete Warner and Chase Hansen, both other linebackers out for the Saints tomorrow. Enter Zach Bond. Let's go, Zach Bond. He's been in the system for 2 years. Let's hold it down until our boy Quan gets back. Because the one thing I'll tell you about Quan last week against Green Bay is he was flying around the field. You got to see this Mississippi State game. They were down by like 3 or 4, and Memphis punted it. Okay? The punt's bouncing inside the 20-yard line. Okay? Like, well, they saved it. Boom. Okay? Mississippi State does. Oh, no. Yeah, Mississippi State's trying to pin him, right? So you go jumps, hits it at the 1. The ball comes back, and it just dies at the 5. They're waiting for somebody to touch it. None of the Mississippi State players touch it. A Memphis player just comes from the top of the screen, picks it up, and runs it like 91 yards for a touchdown. Yeah, they're just standing around. The Flint, Michigan Mega Bowl. Am I right? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Who's making a half-court shot at halftime? Jack ain't even got $10,000. He ain't even got $10,000. Look, and it came with these cool wristbands, too. If y'all weren't here earlier. Look at this. I ordered this jersey. It came with Ed Monix, Flint, Tropics, wristbands. It comes in all 3 colors. That's how you know I'm getting old. I'm bragging about my wristbands. Look at that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I got this on sale on the Amazon for $7.99. It wasn't $7.99, but it wasn't expensive, dude. You get so many of these, like, not throwback, but these what do you want to call them, jerseys? Like novelty jerseys. Bro, this is all stitched. I feel like I'm advertising right now, and I'm not. But if I were advertising, you know what I'd be advertising? This stuff. Look at that. I pointed at it better than weeks past. Liquid Death. Are you thirsty? Do you want to murder something but not go to prison for it? Then murder your thirst. Murder your thirst. Get Liquid Death Mountain Water. It's out the can, but don't be deterred. Showing South Carolina, Georgia. Has the Tulane game started yet? Guys, if that Tulane Ole Miss game ends up being close when this LSU game finishes, I'm probably flipping over to them. Because I don't know if they've started yet. They still are in delay. They're a whole hour and a half behind schedule. That game, they're going to play that game tonight because that rain is going to stop. And it's big. Because Tulane is, I think, 1-1. They nearly upset Florida. Then they took care of Morgan State, winning 69-20. They're going to play Ole Miss, and that's the last top 25 team as of right now until Cincinnati on October 30th. Halloween, boy.
Outstanding defense. We started to see that in Death Valley. How about a little physicality?
That Georgia defense is for real. I hope he's okay, man. I really want Andre Anthony to be all right. Panthers are 100% going. You know, I'm going to tell you something. And I don't want you to picture this in your mind, but last night while I was taking a shower, it dawned on me. I'm feeling like I don't want to sound like I'm overconfident. I don't play for the Saints, so I can be overconfident, right? I don't want our players to be overconfident. But I'm thinking about something. We're playing this Panthers team, and I'm not saying that they're bad. They got a big win last week against the Jets. But one thing about this Panthers team is we don't have to worry about a Cam Newton in his prime. We don't have to worry about Jonathan Stewart in his prime. We don't have to worry about Steve Smith in his prime. Greg Olsen is retired. Luke Kuechly is retired. Julius Peppers been retired. Josh Norman is, I think, already out of the league, which props to him. He was really good for a bunch of years. We don't have to worry about any of these like Carolina Panther greats, right? I do think Sam Darnold is better than people give him credit for. I'm going to get to Christian McCaffrey in a second. My dad's got Christian McCaffrey in his fantasy team, but, you know, he going to learn the hard way not to draft anybody that goes against the Saints. No, man, neither one of us did. Stupid auto draft. So, I'm feeling really good about our chances against this team because outside of Christian McCaffrey, dude, Christian McCaffrey's going to touch the ball probably 35 times tomorrow. The Jets, I know. How good does Zach Wilson look, though? You know, I think all of those rookie quarterbacks lost last week, didn't they? I'd have to go back and check, but I know a lot of those rookie quarterbacks lost, and they put up maybe not like Trevor Lawrence threw 3 interceptions, but he threw 3 touchdowns. Sam Darnold took a little while, but he ended up throwing 2 touchdowns against the Panthers. Like these quarterbacks, like they weren't abysmal in their rookie debuts. They might have lost those games, but like these were all bad teams last year anyway. You know, they got Robbie Anderson and DJ Moore. They also have your boy from they drafted the other LSU receiver, and I'm drawing a blank right now. But last year, like I got the roster for them over here too. They got Terrace Marshall. Terrace Marshall is on the Panthers, folks, so you gotta watch out for him. They got some good players, but like they don't have all of these greats that we've been going against for years. Right? Let me get this LSU score back up until somebody else comments. I do like our chances tomorrow against the Panthers. You know, hopefully Lattimore's healthy enough to play. Just put that cast back on him and just tell him to start punching people with it. You know, knocking. You know, just hit him with some karate chops. You know, really excited about the game tomorrow. Wow. We've got to take notice to Arkansas. After their win last week against Texas, let's just take a moment and recognize what Arkansas is doing. I know it's Georgia Southern. Okay, go. Yeah, go. Yeah. Well, I mean, I ain't got time to be arguing. Oh, this is it. Oh man, they're gonna show the Mississippi State highlight. Man, so 2-0 Memphis, 2-0 State. Look at this. 5. Look at, you see it, right? So they're down 4. He knocks it in. It's not down until you possess it. He picks it up and brings it to the house with just under 6 minutes left. It is because when they touch it, I'm thinking it's dead too. Onside kick by State. Because State almost came back and won the game anyway. They couldn't get the onside kick with a minute and a half left, and they end up losing a game they probably should have won. Not that Memphis is bad, but I mean, that's a tough loss. That is so tough, dude. Which, as LSU fans, we know tough losses. You know, we know tough losses. I seen Les Miles get his offense on the field to spike the ball while the clock's running with 1 second. Instead of running the play. Got 1 second. Oh my gosh. Like the clock expired, bro. We lost the game. And you can see Les on the sideline. Spike the ball. Like it's not gonna work. Run a play, bro. That being said, I do love Les Miles. It is halftime. Drake, wait, let me hit this. I'm gonna give you a little bam. It is halftime. You're on the screen again, buddy. Where we keep our viewers on the screen. That's our slogan here. I don't have a slogan. If I have a slogan, it's expect nothing less. Oh, why did he say that? Okay, I gotta calm down. I gotta calm down. It is halftime. It's 35-7. That is your halftime score. That is your halftime score. I will probably smoke a cigarette here in a little bit. Feels weird saying that. Like it's 2021. Like at least 3 of my 4 viewers right now are like, ew, he does that? Ugh. Oh, and he still got to look at that. Drake, you should have been here for last Thursday. Make sure to subscribe and go follow me, Drake, on go follow @BootCrewMedia on Instagram, and you could probably follow it on Facebook too, but follow their YouTube because we post everything to YouTube. And Drake, if you're still there, go follow me on Instagram. If you have a Twitter, but Instagram @TheMikeBazeron. I post a lot of reaction videos, sports stuff. I had like season preview stuff. I post stuff with my kids and stuff too, but a lot of fun sports stuff. Breaking down sports. It's going to be such a fun season. maybe when things normalize, we get internet. Oh, man, we're not gonna. I heard we're not gonna have internet until the end of next month. So let's just. I'll be going to Boot Crew Studios a lot. I want to be doing breakdown vids, talking about the NFL, the storylines from each week. We're entering week 2, and I haven't even done a video on the storylines coming out of week 1 and into week 2. Man, I have to do that. I have to do that. I'm slacking right there. Hey! Madden 22? I want to get Madden 22, but I'm waiting for them to drop the update for the scouting. I'm a franchise guy. I don't play Ultimate Team. I don't play MUT. I mean, I'm glad you stopped in, man. I appreciate that, dude. You do your thing, brother. I really do like I want to get Madden 22, but I was waiting for them to update their franchise scouting. I used to like to play on the connected franchise with like 31 other people, and they're all running a team. That was really exciting. That was awesome. Well-run league. Played like 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Fridays to progress. Real intense. So I'm going to take a quick break, and I'm going to be right back. All right, we are back. We are back from the break. And I'm only 10 seconds late, so that's good. I'm only 10 seconds late. 13 seconds into the second half.
Legal man downfield after they had found Joel Wilson.
It's very easy to say, hey, we need to take a few more shots.
Ineligible player downfield on Central Michigan. Probably the lineman. Probably the offensive lineman.
You look right, you see number 1, Eli Ricks. I mean, those guys don't really give you opportunities very often.
Or you look at
Derek Stingley having himself a night, folks.
Mason Smith, who's now bumped out to the end at 6'6", 292.
And you know what? I thought they might do that. They moved out with the loss of Andre Anthony to that knee injury. They moved out Mason Smith to the end spot. Just a monster of a being. Freshman moves the tackle outside. They're going to throw this one deep downfield into coverage, and they're going to throw the flag on Derek Stingley. Derek Stingley got a little too handsy on that. Kind of gave him a little shove with his back to the ball.
Got a little too much jersey. Looks like on the middle section of Ja'Cory.
Yeah, he did. He'd like to have that one back, but nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect.
He just watched it up on the replay board. Notice he didn't plead his case anymore. Right here, yeah.
Kudabella.
It's small, but right in front of that.
You know, I wonder.
It's going to get called
I'm
every
going to have to talk to Boudreaux. I wonder if we're going to cover UFC 266 next Saturday. Big time UFC pay-per-view. They're going to try to run it around the right side, and they're going to lose a yard or two, and he gets stopped by Farrell Jr. and Ojulari for about a 1 or 2 yard loss. It's going to be second and long, second and 11, second and 12, maybe. This defensive line for LSU is looking pretty physical these last 2 weeks. That, you know, you can say whatever you want about the opponents, but 2 weeks in a row, we've seen a lot of push from this D line. 4 down lineman for the Tigers. The ball at the 34-yard line. Sermon throws the quick out, and immediately there
Just 2 yards on that one to Remy Simmons.
is number 25 for your Tigers, Cordell Flott. Cordell Flott Jr. 3rd and 9. They'll get about 3 yards on it, 2 yards on it.
Still have yet to really see Central Michigan.
Central Michigan's 5 of 10 on 3rd downs.
Give him some
Tonight, this ball will be spotted at the 36-yard line of the Chippewas. 2 receivers to his right. 1 motions to the left. That would be number 88 that motions to the left. Khalil Pimpleton. And this one thrown short. Derek Stingley on the coverage. Pass intended for Dowds Dixon, the redshirt junior transfer. 4th down, 4th and 9. Stingley right there on it, and maybe that's why he underthrew it a little bit. We'll get a better look at the coverage. Wow, didn't fool Derek Stingley at all. That was intense. That's really good. Derek Stingley going to be maybe drafted in the top 3 of next year's draft. He's that good. He's that good. A man corner like that. Somebody that excels in man-to-man that much. He's a physical. He likes to tackle. Like, I think that's the biggest. That's a big difference in like where a cornerback is drafted, and their success in the league. How willing are you to tackle at the cornerback spot? So top 3 pick, definitely going to be, I think, a top 5. He's definitely one of those cornerbacks you take like a Jalen Ramsey.
On the receiving team, number 32.
Bro, how many penalties does LSU have? This is starting to frustrate me. As good as the team has looked tonight, something you're definitely going to have to clean up before you get into SEC play. 5 penalties for 50 yards, and that might be before this one. Only SEC quarterback in the last 15 years to throw 3+ touchdowns in each of his first 5 starts, Max Johnson. Wow. Trust the process. You know what I mean? Like, you might have lost the first game, but
He's going to South next too.
You still looking at chat? I am still looking at chat. What's up, Big Dave? I'm here. I'm watching you, Drake. I got you. You winning in Madden? You beating your buddy? 2 receivers to his right. LSU starting his drive at the 7-yard line. He handed off to Davis Price. Didn't really have anywhere to run. Looks like he might have got nothing on the game. 2nd and 10 more than likely. I'm glad you're still here, Drake. I'm glad you're still here.
Getting away from being so pass heavy. Does that matter this year? Does it matter conference play? Yes and no. I mean, the goal of this game called football is to get yards and score points.
They will give him a yard. They gave him a yard on the last play. Max Johnson fakes the draw, rolls to his left, has time. Woo, makes a little move. He's going to get about 4 yards on the run as he runs to his left into the LSU sideline. But get about maybe 4 yards. Should be third and 5 for the Tigers. Taking turns in franchise. Nice, bruh. Those are like the highlights of my life, bro. Being in high school, just playing Madden all night. LSU 31 rushing yards, but they haven't really needed to run it with the big plays we've done through the air. Man, I love franchise. I'm a franchise guy. Yeah, I like to rebuild franchises. Max Johnson has time, rifles it to the sideline, into the hands of Kayshawn Boutte. What a throw from Johnson to Boutte. And Boutte had to extend his arms. He had to get out there. I mean, that was a rocket. And that's the only way he'd have got that ball in because that safety was just over the top of Boutte. Boutte takes the hit, goes to the ground, goes out of bounds. 6 catches for 44 yards and a touchdown for Kayshawn tonight. That's what you like to see. You want to see volume getting it out to your biggest playmaker on the field. And he hasn't really gotten a chance to showcase it in the last 2 weeks, but he did that in week 1 against UCLA, his yards after the catch. Oh, yeah. He let it coming into this game, and he just caught another one. He'll probably catch another one before the night's over with. Going deep. Down the sideline. Oh, did he not get 2 feet in? Pass intended for Deion Smith again. Deion Smith having a coming out party tonight, folks, because it was still a nice catch. Threw this one, back shoulder fade. All he's got to do, that is a catch. But the left foot was down first. I don't know. I think so. I thought the left foot went down first, then the right foot, like right after. Yeah, challenge the play. That is a catch. That left foot comes down. Now, does he have possession when the left foot's down before the right foot touches the white line? How quickly does he possess it? Because he has control. He's got the foot in. That foot's not out yet. Now the foot's out, but the left foot was already down. It's got to be 1 foot. That's going to be a big game. That's a big game. Right in front of the Chippewas bench. That's it. He's got it. That's a what a catch. What a catch. What a throw. Max Johnson dropping dimes tonight, folks. So wait, if y'all take a turn to franchise, what team are y'all playing with? What's your franchise? What year are you in? What's your record? Right. How's your scouting been going? How are your rookies doing? Development traits? I need to know all of this. We got a score alert at the bottom of the screen. Penn State has scored again. They're up 21-10 on Auburn. Still a lot of time to play. Basically have the whole second half, 13 minutes left in the third quarter of that game. But a 21-10 lead building for number 10. It is a catch. Deion Smith having a career night. Well, he's a freshman, so yeah. You know what I mean? A true freshman, not a redshirt. That kid's probably 17 or 18 years old. It's crazy, huh? What? 4 catches for 111 yards for a 27.8-yard average for Deion Smith. You like to see LSU wide receivers flourish in this system. And we got, 3 receivers, 2 is left. They're going to get it out quick to Besh, who drops it. Oh, lack of concentration. He had it. Might have got nervous. The guy was right there, but he had that. He could have broke. He was too worried about breaking that next tackle. Sometimes you just take your eyes right off the ball. It doesn't take long. Come on, basically the same set. 3 receivers, 2 is left, ball at the right hash mark, 45-yard line for LSU. 2nd and 10 after the big-time play to Deion Smith. They're going to adjust. Johnson calls for maybe a protection. They're going to rush 5. He did. He called the right blitz, but he's running out of time. He's got to throw it away, and he gets rid of it. Not an interception. LSU is pretty good. LSU is pretty good. Dude, the playoff race right now across the entire league. T-Mobile. Oh, it's so tight. The Braves are only 2 games ahead of the Phillies. We got to play the Diamondbacks, the Phillies, then the Mets. Those are the last 3 series of the thing. So Bunches trips right. Johnson has time. Stays patient in the pocket. Gets it to Deion Smith again. In the middle of the field, he's past the 35. Cuts it back. He's at the 20. Goes back outside. Doesn't get hit at the 21-yard line. Deion Smith with another huge play. It's first down now. It's first down now. Wow. Was it? I think it was 2nd down just now, but another huge play to Deion Smith. Wide open in the middle of the field. Split the coverage. Johnson took his time. 1st and 10. LSU at the 21-yard line. Johnson gets the snap. What in the world? He kind of just threw that one away. Very awkward throw. Like he tried to jump maybe. The pressure was coming from the outside. He was running out of pocket real quick. Let me click on that. My bad. Let me get that score back up. So it is 2nd down for the Tigers. What are they looking? Were they looking for a flag? Oh, yeah, but you could have called it either way. Because I saw LSU guy kind of push. So I'm looking at the bottom of this screen. They might, if they're going to throw help up here, they might throw the fade to the left. No, across the middle to the left to Lee. Touchdown! Touchdown, Lee. Devonta Lee Jr., who had a big play earlier, gets his first touchdown of the night, I believe. 21-yard touchdown from Max Johnson to Devonta Lee. That's going to be Max Johnson's 5th touchdown throw of the night. Is that right? Wow. 4. No, that's going to be 5. They don't even have it up here. 5 touchdowns for Max Johnson tonight. Great route run. Great question. 368 yards and 5 touchdowns for Max Johnson. Wow. This is what you want to see. Right? I mean, Deion Smith, 135 yards and 2 touchdowns. Besh, 5 catches on 81 yards and a touchdown. Booty, 44 yards and a touchdown. Has that Tulane game started yet? It has not. They might have to postpone this thing.
Wait, what did you say?
The Tulane game is not started yet. They still have rain, but like the yellow and the red stuff is gone. It's 8:47, but it's not showing like the rain to be being gone until like midnight. That's the future radar, so like that's not totally accurate. But I mean, you know, there's still a God dog it. I hate this stupid.
That's simple human sense. Ask your independent.
Like the hourly percentage, yeah. It doesn't get under 50% until 12 a.m. What if they play the game at midnight? What if they play the game at midnight?
Gives me this. It's not what I wanted.
Then they can title the game Midnight in Oxford.
Seriously, man, it looks fine. Come on, be honest. I
You
even
ain't
brought her a
gonna be
picture.
happy with you.
But she still gave you that? That's what I'm trying to tell you. She
Nope.
still gives me this.
I
I don't
pay it
understand.
after the third quarter. 'Cause
Did you
it's
tell me?
going out.
Yeah, it's getting out of hand. It's getting out of hand. This game is getting out of hand, folks. Getting out of hand.
Seriously, how bad is it? Relax, man.
Well,
It'll grow back. Maybe.
Yeah, yeah.
In all these college towns,
Makes it hard to find stuff to talk about.
everyone has that voice.
When the game's good, bro, you got to call every play. That's when it's
They
great.
keep doing great plays how they're doing. Man.
True.
About the
Also
names,
true.
just call games.
Like, Coach, let them play, man. Let them get exercise.
They created legends.
Goal, you remember that? That was Cam Newton's Auburn Tigers.
More than a voice.
When Alabama kicked it and they returned it all the way for like no time left.
Big Birds here, the little comeback of the week, supplemented by our friends over at Aflac. Kentucky had a great win against Missouri last week, but guess what? The Mocs came to play. They found themselves down in that game.
Look at that. Kentucky 3-0. After a 28-23 win over Chattanooga. Who does Kentucky play next week?
Mississippi State dropped one on the road today at Memphis. Come from behind win for the Tigers in that one.
Kentucky plays number 11 Florida. Well, Florida lost, but they'll still be ranked. Then they play Georgia. The SEC schedule is so brutal, dude. You know, you get like the bottom tier teams, and they get to like 3-0, and it's like, wow, they get their hopes up, but then they got to play like Georgia, Alabama, LSU, Auburn in the next 4 weeks. Like it's over, dude. You know what I mean? Like, what? That sucks. Like, you think in the preseason, like, do they only talk about the first 3 weeks? Like when they're practicing, listen, guys, we got big 3 weeks coming up. It might be our only 3 wins of the season. Like, they don't say that. Bryce Young, 22-35, 233, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions for the Alabama quarterback. See, the thing is, the key is he did that against that team. They always do that. They always do that. Like we could, I mean, is Max Johnson going to be able to do that against Alabama?
What's his weakness? Honestly,
Possible.
I think his weakness is that he feels like every play.
All right, Sermon quickly gets rid of it for a little screen to the running back. They're going to get about 8-9 yards on it, nearly 10, almost the first down for Central Michigan. LSU has 42 points. Oh, my gosh, I didn't know they had to score. Drake, you're the best. Here, let me click this just so that you know that you're Central Michigan. Yes, they do. Central Michigan 7, LSU 42. Yeah, I'm about to update that. I'm over here talking so much. It is 42-7 LSU. Sermon with the pump fake, but he's going to run out of time. And he's going to be attacked by Ojulari, who I'm pretty sure his 3rd sack of the night.
Central Michigan trying to hit a double move.
All right, bro. Appreciate it. Ojulari, I don't know if they'll give him the half a sack there or probably half. But that's the 3rd time he's gotten in and sacked the quarterback.
Second sack of the game for BJ Ojulari.
2nd sack of the game, whatever. Thought it was 3.
He might have an assistant, son.
Yeah, still might be 2.5. Maybe they round down. 2nd and 17 for the Chippewas. They're going to run it. They're going to get 2 yards on it. It's going to be 3rd and 15. You know, they definitely – Central Michigan definitely has this philosophy to, like, shorten it on 3rd down, to run the ball and shorten 3rd down, but they haven't gotten anything. Look at that name. Buckskowski. Boy, if that is not a fullback's last name, I don't know what is. Jeez and Pete's. They've tried to shorten the field on 3rd down, and they're always 3rd and long. Like, they never pass it on 2nd down. He's going to step up, and he is immediately met by 3 Tigers. 3 Tigers. 99-0, and I don't know what the other one is, but Jaquelin Roy, Mason Smith, the freshman who's taken the spot of Andre Anthony. Now, I'm not sure who the 3rd one is. The 3rd one's got to be that guy, huh? 59, Little. Yep, it is 59. I don't see him. He must be listed as a linebacker. I don't even have 59 on this depth chart. 59 is Desmond Little. Desmond Little, defensive end out of Vigor High School from Pritchard, Alabama. He's a redshirt sophomore. LSU's going to start this drive at about the 10 or 11 yard line. Bo, what did you miss? Have you not been watching the game at all, Dustin? It's okay if you haven't, because if so, you've come to the right place, my friend. Max Johnson.
Check it out. LSU leads everybody.
In sacks? Is that what that was? Hold on, Dustin. I'm going to tell you in a second.
No, I think it said by.
Yeah, look at that. Oh, you got to be kidding me, man.
Tonight they got 4 or something like that.
Bro. Yeah, LSU leads the FBS, all college football in sacks with 12. Tonight they have 4. They had 8 last week.
We got 4.
So then that means we have 16, right?
He's just we got 4 as well.
We didn't have any week 1 against UCLA? Probably not. Probably not. Yeah. All right, Dustin, I'm back. Oh, hold on. Boom, baby. I don't know what you missed, but I'll tell you what you did miss. You missed Max Johnson going 24 for 32 for 306 yards and 5 passing touchdowns. 5 passing touchdowns for the sophomore quarterback.
Let me get you another 4.
No, you don't have to.
For the sophomore quarterback. For the sophomore quarterback. Out of Oconee County. I really hope that didn't catch. Oh my gosh. Just look, whenever you watch it, just go to the 2-hour, 39-minute mark. Yeah, 2:39. We need to write that down. Yes, give me tonight's poll question. Let's do it. 2 hour. 2 hour. It's around the 2-hour, 39-minute mark. Got another line too. Oh, maybe right before it. Like, I didn't think of the repercussions until after it started. Do like a little smoke. Yeah, let's get this poll question for tonight. This guy right here, man, he's clutch. He's so clutch with this. And hey, that Ole Miss game, and it did start. I was wrong. It did start. Ole Miss is up 7-0. They start out with an 11-play, 75-yard drive that took off 3 minutes and 33 seconds off the clock. Tulane has the ball right now, and they are currently 2nd and 5 at their own 30-yard line. Oh, Drake. All right, buddy. Glad you stopped in. I appreciate it all, brother. Thank you. Have a good one. Jump in from time to time, catch our videos, watch our streams. Max Johnson at the 10-yard line. And they've got the backup running back in. I don't know if it's just with his play, but they bring in Josh Williams, the redshirt sophomore. And I'm looking, I don't see Boutte out there either. So it's just Max Johnson operating the offense probably till the end of the quarter. They're going to stop Josh Williams for about a 3-yard loss. Wow. So they have Max Johnson still in the field, but they have all the backup. Oh, you were here last Saturday, Drake? No way, dude. That's pretty awesome. I'm glad you're back. Stop by every Saturday and Sunday if you're not too busy while the Saints game's on. That's amazing, dude. I really appreciate the consistency. Is he hurt? That was caught. By Neighbors. Is Johnson okay? I know. Didn't it look bad? It looked bad. He's okay. Take him out the game now. Who is Neighbors? I don't have him on the depth chart either. I'm coming to that in a second. Oh my gosh, he throws it behind or in front of the receiver into the linebacker. Number 5. No, that's not a linebacker. That's Devontae Reed, the redshirt junior safety. And it's going to be a pick 6. I mean, thank goodness we're up 42-7, but I need to get a better look at this. Here we go. Johnson drops back. He's looking to his left.
Or he stopped the route.
He stopped the route. Whoever the receiver was stopped the route. To be honest with you, Johnson threw it where the guy should have been or would have been, and it is pick 6. He is limping. He's favoring that, I think that right leg, right thing. Yeah, he's favoring that. That's not good. Not when you're going to. You don't want to be banged up when the SEC play because you're going to get hit. They should have took him out with the rest of the offense. Why would you put him out? Now that may be. That's Deculus at right tackle, I believe. It is. So it's the starting offensive line. Now he's running right there. So did he hurt himself on this play? No, there's no way. He didn't hurt himself on the other play. So here's the poll question. From Dustin Paul Michel, the leader of Big League Take. How many major sports teams, the NFL, the MLB, the NHL, the NBA, mascot, do not end in the letter S? And name them. Oh my gosh, are you serious, bro? I don't know more than like 3 hockey teams. I could definitely go through all of the NFL, Major League, and I'm not going to look it up. This is going to take all night, Dustin. Hey, all right, Drake, yeah, stop by tomorrow, big dude. I'll be here for the Saints game. After the Saints game, I'm returning home, but I'm definitely going to get it to you here before I go back to a non-Wi-Fi area.
Has been my dream job.
Oh my gosh. All right, Dustin, I'm going to get these teams to you, but it's going to take me a second. It's going to take me all night to do this. All right, here we go. What? No, you're good. All right. But I gotta talk during all this too, okay? But let's go. Let's go.
Think of something else.
Yeah. If I come up with one, I'm writing it down. Because you better believe I don't cheat for this. Pressures, huh? Okay, none of those. Okay. Jumping around the league too much. None of those. Man, I'm going through a lot of divisions in these sports, and I'm coming up with nothing right now. Well, I got one. Okay, I got one, Dustin. Okay. We got the
Xfinity Home gives you peace of mind from anywhere.
Chiefs, Raiders.
So when you're away, you don't have to worry.
Chargers, Broncos.
Except about that. Xfinity Home.
Okay.
Simple, easy, awesome.
Patriots.
Hey, look, it's on the way. Get Xfinity Home with no term contract.
Is there one football team? There's only one football franchise. So Central Michigan set to kick off. This one's going to go out of bounds. Flag on the play. That might be the second time that's happened tonight.
An especially tough week for this LSU football program and folks around Baton Rouge in particular.
So I have one football team, and it's the Washington football team. Okay.
She's just 19 years old when she passed away this week, and not only obviously dear to the Falk family, but the LSU football family as well. You see Kevin work.
Am I correct about the football teams, Dustin? I have one, okay. And then the baseball, I have 2 of them right off the bat.
Is away from his job at the time being as the running backs coach, and you could feel the heaviness and the sadness around the program when it came to the loss
And Kiner's going to get out to the left. He's going to lose about 5 yards. What in the heck play did we run right? That's what the KF was for. I couldn't figure it out. Oh my gosh, it's going to be so hard. Let's see. Okay.
So, to Kevin, his wife Tish, the entire
That's for the
family.
National Ones. Cardinals.
To lose a child
Cardinals.
at that age.
Cardinals.
LSU's changed quarterbacks. This is Garrett Nussmeier.
Nussmeier's in. Thank goodness. All right, so Nussmeier's in. LSU on a 2nd and 15 at their own, just shy of the 30-yard line. 4 down lineman for the Chippewas. Nussmeier rolls to his right. I'm going to Nussmeier gets sacked. There's a flag on the play. Ran out of time. I think he was a little too flushed in the pocket.
Was on McElwain's staff as his offensive coordinator in Florida, and he said, "Yeah, I called Doug. I talked to him."
Man,
The first
I'm
time
struggling with these baseball teams.
we're sending the house at him. Got a little pressure on him that time. They didn't send the house though. Garrett, when he came out for warm-ups,
Can't even think about who the other teams are.
He made a beeline to midfield and give Jim McElwain a big hug. That was cool.
Kind of runs it to the left side. He's going to get it past the 20 and nearly to the 30-yard line. Might be spotted at about the 27. So it's going to be 4. Then it was 3rd down and 25. Think NBA. Well, I got 2 of them in baseball right off the bat. So I've already done football. I've got 1 in football, the whole league. I hope that I'm right.
Whose dads both played quarterback in the NFL. Troy Hairston is the injured Chippewa.
LSU's going to punt on their first drive as Nussmeier. Still 4:24 left in the 3rd quarter. Still a lot of game to play. I don't think it's anything to be worried about if you're a fan of those teams. A fan of LSU. I'm going to get the NBA. I bet you NBA's got a lot.
Mentioned the story of Hairston, who is just such a likable person and a great football player in his own right. In fact, he had a game. Remember David Reese, the Florida linebacker? They had a game in high school. Hairston was at Seaholm High School in Birmingham, Michigan.
Okay.
David Reese was a fullback
All right.
linebacker. Hairston was a fullback
Pelicans.
linebacker. And nearly every play, those two dudes went
Mavericks.
head-to-head. Hairston outplayed him that
Pelicans,
night,
Mavericks.
even though he's only 5'11" and probably a little bit lighter than his 245
Trailblazers.
in high school.
No,
Reese
no,
goes out
they're
to
not in the
SEC.
division.
Now Hairston playing his second
Grizzlies,
SEC
Grizzlies,
opponent of the
Rockets. Are there 4 teams in our division? I'm missing the whole team, and I am missing the whole. Who am I missing out of the Pels division? The Pels have the Pelicans, the Rockets, the Mavs, the Grizzlies, and the Spurs. All S.
season. Well, this can be a long, invisible
You got the Lakers, the Clippers, the Warriors.
every second of this play clock.
Lakers, Clippers, Warriors, the Kings. There's one more in theirs.
And now run.
Dude, where's Nap? Come on, add Justin Napoli. I can't tag him from the StreamYard. All right, so it's Warriors, it's Lakers, Clippers, Warriors, Lakers, Trailblazers, and I just said it, Kings.
SEC Saturday night.
So that none in that division. The Nuggets. See, I struggle with this division all the time. The Jazz. So right now I've got just the Washington football team from the NFL. I got a notification. Refs cost Penn State a down. Here's the sequence where the Nittany Lions were forced to punt on what should have been a third. Ha! Penn State had to punt on what should have been a 3rd down. Are you kidding me right now? So and Penn State's only winning 17-21. They're coming to the end of the 3rd quarter. All right, so from the NFL right now, Dustin, I have the Washington football team, and in the baseball, all I have is the White Sox and the Red Sox. So if I'm missing somebody in baseball, I only have 2 teams from MLB. So far in basketball, I just have the Jazz, Nuggets, Jazz. Who else is in that division? I have no clue. I don't have a clue out that division.
And 8 sacks against McNeil.
Whoa, pump fakes, runs to his right. He's going to run out of time. He's going to get sacked
Did not allow him to escape.
by Cherry.
Hey, I love the idea.
Is that his name?
Quarterback out.
Cherry, 55. I need help. I need help with this one division, brother. I need help with this one division. Nuggets, Jazz. Who else is in that division?
Every receiver
Real
had
competitive.
a Tiger glued on him.
The Nets,
13 sacks over the last 2 games.
the Bulls. No, I gotta like go through divisions in my mind. I have to walk through every team in the division, and I'm having really. The Celtics are with an S. The Miami Heat. The Heat. The Miami Heat. Miami Heat. Think South. Miami Heat. Miami Heat. See, are you going like states? It's Miami Heat. I do see that, by the way. I just saw that. I thought and said Miami Heat before you said think South. If you believe me. I need to update this score, actually. Is that it? Am I missing another one? The Miami Heat. Let me see.
Mississippi State will be the first back in Mississippi State team.
Let me update this score.
1,400 yards against them in their game last year.
Oh, I ain't going to get a single one in hockey. I don't know anybody in hockey. I could look it up and tell you. Dude, I follow zero. I've got a friend of mine who is big into hockey. Big. I've even tried to watch the Stanley Cups because I watch every sports championship. No matter if I have a dog in the fight or not. I love watching the championships in college football, baseball, basketball, whether my team is in it or not. Just because it's history, it's sports, man. Who doesn't love like Tampa Bay Lightning? See, all I know is like Chicago Blackhawks. I mean, they're all S, but Chicago Blackhawks, the New York Rangers, the Boston Bruins, the
Touchdown Terry Wilson, former Kentucky quarterback.
Anaheim Ducks. I don't know. The Avalanche. Nussmeier launches this one deep downfield. Nobody's there. 2nd and 10 for LSU. So did I get the NFL, MLB, and NBA right? Did I get those right? Because if so, that's pretty neat. Were there any more NBA teams? So you said think. You said to think 76ers, Bucks, Knicks, Hawks, Heat, Wizards, Pacers, Hornets, Bulls, Raptors, Cavaliers, the Magic. The Magic. The Orlando Magic. I did have to look that up though, because I thought I was done. The Orlando Magic. Oh, Nussmeier throws this one to Lee, who's gonna drop it. The Orlando Magic. I did pull that up though. I did have to pull that up. Timberwolves. Let's see. Jazz, Nuggets, Trailblazers, Timberwolves, Thunder. The Oklahoma City Thunder. The Magic and the Thunder. We forgot the Magic and the Thunder. I had to look those up because I was at a dead end. That ain't bad though. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the 7. Minus the NHL. Nussmeier throwing deep. In and out of the hands of his intended target. Oh my gosh, we're so far. Who's number 8? Malik Neighbors went to Southside High School. Oh, yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. I like it though. I like it. I do enjoy it.
Never forget that ALCS game that I worked. Just how loud the crowd was, how exciting everything.
Very nice. Very nice. Oh, I could really use a chair right now.
I wasn't part of the
I'm about to pull up a chair. My back's starting to hurt, you know? Oh my gosh. Like, I don't know why I'm still standing up. I don't know why I'm still standing up. Oh my gosh. Oh. I'm not gonna lie, fellas. Oh, it's not fun getting old.
During a game inside of it? Yeah. What's in there? humble brag? A lot of dirt, a lot of dust, a couple.
Just little things like that, man. See, I'm in here, I'm talking, we're talking sports, I don't realize it, and boom, my back's been hurting for an hour.
Did you sign it? I did.
I want to know if Max Johnson's okay. Yeah?
But you scrape it off.
He was definitely limping off the field. 55 seconds left in the third quarter. Central Michigan has the backup quarterback in. Who is that? Who is that? Daniel Richardson, the redshirt freshman. The redshirt freshman, Daniel Richardson, in the game for Jacob Sermon. I don't know much about him. Where them white where them white pills at? I got them right here, bro. Look, acetophenamine is going to be a staple in these live streams. I'm going to tell you that right now. You know what I think? Dustin, I think I'm going to be doing a lot of streaming and a lot of work at Boot Crew Studios when we get back home, because I'm not going to have internet for another month. So some of this stuff is going to be in that living room area, bro. I'm not sure where you live at, but you may have to join me for some of these streams. I got to talk to my guy who's at the LSU game right now about the UFC fights next Saturday. UFC 266? Are you kidding me? 2 championships on the line? Nick Diaz's return to the UFC against Robbie Lawler? You know how scrappy that fight is going to be? Jessica Andrade is on that card. Curtis Blades versus Rosenstrike. That's a massive heavyweight fight. Nick Diaz, Robbie Lawler, the co-main event. Women's flyweight champion Valentina Shevchenko going up against Lauren Murphy, the number 3 ranked UFC women's flyweight, with a 15-4 record. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, coming off of a 5-fight win streak. And then the featherweight championship, Alexander Volkanovski fighting Brian Ortega. That's going to be a good one. That's going to be a good one. That's going to be a really good fight. That's a big-time fight. And we like to cover the big-time fights for you here at Boot Crew Media. Only way to watch it, though, subscribe to our channel, like our Facebook page, go find us on Instagram, to where you can't miss anything. You know, we want to be there in every aspect of your life. You know, like, let's go, dude. We got to score check this Tulane Ole Miss game, man. We got to score check this Tulane Ole Miss game. Ole Miss up 13-0. Did they miss the extra point? They did. Oh my goodness, what is going on with?
Hi, I'm Yaya, founder of Truebill, a simple app to help you
Wow.
your spending, save money.
Tulane has 6 plays for 9 yards right now. Still so much game left.
Download Truebill today.
Still so much game left for them. But Ole Miss did it again. You know, their first drive was 11 plays, 75 yards for a touchdown. Their second drive was 12 plays, 82 yards for a touchdown. Neither one of those were over 3.5-minute drives.
MovingHelp.com is an online marketplace for booking reliable, affordable muscle.
And they're doing it both through the air and on the ground. They have 60 passing yards and 94 rushing yards with only 5.5 minutes left in the first quarter. I want to see Tulane get back in this game. Sunday night baseball tomorrow night. Phillies, Mets, 7 Eastern, 6 Central on ESPN. What? How are the Braves doing right now? The Braves are playing the Giants. Bottom of the 4th, 2 men on with 1 out. Come on, man.
Line up the crystals here.
Dustin, did you see how the Giants beat us last night? they pinched hit what, Gossman? They pinch hit Gossman in like the 10th or 11th inning. They would pinch hit our former guy to beat us, our former pitcher at that. LSU's winning the game right now, Brant. I'm gonna pull it up. We're winning 42. We're winning 42 to 14 right now, Brant. And we have a lot of games left, actually. I mean, a lot of time. There's a lot of time left in this game, Brant. Need to get it to SEC. Oh, we got the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter left, Brant. 42-14 LSU right now. Auburn has kicked another field goal to make this a 1-point game. Auburn 20, Penn State 21. And they just started the fourth quarter of their game as well.
5 sacks, 14 tackles for loss for LSU. Nice grab on the crossing route, a hard hit on Ja'Cory Sullivan, who's now grasping his knee.
What question?
Shot to the back of the head on the way down.
Did you hear what I was talking about? What question? About the stream? About what I'm doing with the stream?
Sullivan, first team all-conference a couple of years ago.
Oh, wow. And the backup quarterback Sullivan's down. No, that's not him. That's number 11.
Was third in the match.
That's the senior wide receiver. Oh, the Braves-Giants game last night. What the Giants did, they pinched hit Kevin Gaussman. I think Gaussman walked it off against the Braves last night. I'm going to have to pull that up because I didn't get to see it. In the 11th inning. Let me pull up your question. Yes, you did see it. You did see it. Thanks. Like, you got to be kidding me. On a sack fly, that's what it was. Walk off, yeah. With the former Braves guy. Like, come on, man. Like, how many games did the Phillies win tonight? The Phillies play the Mets tomorrow night on Sunday Night Baseball. I'm really gonna, and then the Mets are right behind them. So I don't know who to root for. I guess I'm pulling for the Mets in that series. The Phillies are beating the Mets 5. He's back, people. Drake Knight is in the building. The Phillies are winning 5-2 right now in the top of the 8th. That's not good. Because as it stands right now, we're only 2 games ahead of the Phillies. Ooh, quick throw to the receiver, immediately hit by number 22, Strong, the linebacker.
This young man has some testing numbers that are off the charts. 33-inch vertical at 6'7", 305 pounds, a 450-pound bench. Now, you'll see more from an offensive line.
Yeah, man.
That wingspan at 6'7", very impressive.
Let's get this score back up.
We talked about this in the Alabama game last week with a different player.
The Chippewas are going to run it, and they're not going to get the first down. It's going to be 4th and 1. Try to figure out where the ball's at. What's the field position right now? Where are we at? What yard line? What's the yardage? What's the yardage? Alabama scored 30 or more points in 29 consecutive games.
Again, a 1-5-6 10-yard split for Bernard Raven.
So it's 4th and 1. Goal line like formation for the Chippewas. They hand it right to the running back, and they're going to get it. He's going to power forward. They're going to get the first down.
It actually worked out pretty well for Bernard Raven because in Austria there's also military service. So he used his gray shirt year to go back to Austria, put his military time in, about 6 months for males, less for females.
So here's a question for you, Dustin, if you're still there. Who's winning the AL MVP? Is it a shoe-in for Shohei Ohtani, or is it going to be Vlad Guerrero Jr., who's not far from that triple crown? Because what Ohtani's done is nothing short of not a miracle, man. I don't think some people can comprehend what he's doing, right? Like, are you kidding me? At the same time, what's interesting, and you saw they're shutting him down pitching. Was it official? They're going to shut him down pitching for the season, for the playoffs and stuff. Look at this big time run. Central Michigan inside of LSU's 20-yard line now. Slow and steady approach to this offense. Yeah, I feel the same way. Like the guy's third. I think he's still third in home runs. I think he's still third in home runs in the league. And Pitching lights out. Shutting down for the season. Right in time. Well, I mean, are they they're not in the playoffs, so it doesn't matter. Just let them focus on leading the league in home runs, I guess, huh? Boom! Big time open field tackle from number 2. Bro, who is that? Wow. Dwight McGlovern, quarterback out of Klein Oak High School from Houston, Texas. Yeah, Drake's in here. Drake's in here. I'm with you guys. Like, how do you not give it to Otani? I mean, what's the Angels' record? That's one thing that I haven't really paid attention to. And boys, a second to last in the division. They're not far from 500 though. Hey, Drake's an Angels fan, man. I tell you what though. It's got even if the Angels have struggled to find like, you know, the success in, you know, like making the playoffs and stuff, it's gotta be so good to watch. It's gotta be good to watch Otani and Trout, man. Like, why couldn't Trout play for the Braves? Why couldn't Trout play for the Braves? Am I right? Man, well, Brant, you need to start watching more football and you need to start watching more baseball because this playoff race is getting intense in the major leagues. It's definitely something to watch. It's definitely something to watch. Trout's injured again? See, okay. I'm telling this guy to watch more baseball. I don't even know that Mike Trout's injured. Jeez and Pete's. He's gotten injured a few times since signing that contract, didn't he? How many times Trout's been injured since he signed that contract? He is hurt. You're right. I mean, I did not trust you, but I'm pulling up. I just wanted to see how he was playing this year. Oh, my gosh. He played 36 games this year? Is this worst case scenario or what? Dude signs a $400-something million contract. And then he's played in 89 games. And, well, I say that. Last year was a short season, so he probably played never one of those games. It's just this year. Scratch that. I forgot about the COVID-shortened season. Played in 53 games last year, 36 this year. Bro, I saw that games. Yeah. Very true. I forgot about the shortened season. I'm gonna pull that up. I pointed at it, but I gotta put it up. Look, right there. Right there, Drake. Right there. Coming with it. I appreciate that. Forgot about the COVID shortened season last year. He'll be fine. He'll be fine.
Use code TV14 for up to 14 free meals.
In all these college towns within the SEC, everyone has that voice.
You can rap this one, my friend, in maroon and white. Let me tell you a story about the men who didn't just call games.
Bro, I want to watch that. I want to watch that. Is it a 30 for 30? SEC story for More Than a Voice, Sunday, September 26th. About the play-by-play guys and some of the most historic college football plays and moments. That's going to be good, bro. That's going to be good. 3rd and 11, Central Michigan with the ball. Just under 11 minutes to play in this game. I'm going to sleep so good tonight, y'all. I'm going to sleep so good tonight. Who's going to win? So then who wins NL MVP? I feel like we've spent so much time talking about who is this? I feel like, oh, we got a touchdown, Central Michigan. Are you serious? Throwing to number 83, the tight end, Joel Wilson. Some of those garbage time touchdowns. Whoa.
Tonight where it was just completely a blown coverage.
Whoa, hey. Nuss is playing pretty bad. You ain't lying. He looked so good last week. Bro, when dude Nussmeier got in, dude, he was like moving, throwing on the run. I thought he looked really good. I thought his footwork looked good. I thought his decision making looked good last week in that McNeese game. Tonight, not so much. Hold on, dude. I just saw this. Things got heated in the dugout between Machado and Tatis. Look at this. Can I get this in there real good? Look at that. Fernando Tatis and Manny Machado going at it, boy. Things are getting rough over there in San Diego. Things are getting kind of heated over there in San Diego. Hold it up for a little while. Because I think San Diego, as good of a team as they are, like they're on the outside looking in to that wild card spot. You know, it's gonna be real interesting. If a team that talented misses the playoffs, as it could very well be said for the Braves. Although we got so many freaking injuries, it's ridiculous. Ozuna is still on trial. Tulane has scored, folks. Tulane has scored. Oh, but Ole Miss is driving. Tulane had a 5-play. Ole Miss fumbled. Tulane took it 5 plays, 29 yards for a touchdown. And now Ole Miss is in the midst of a 7-play, 40-yard drive. They're at Tulane's 27-yard line, 1st and 10. That's not good. It's not good. It's not good, you hear? It's not good, you hear? So
selling on Poshmark is crazy.
let's get that score. Oh, I gotta update the score. Gosh. Hold on, let me stand up to do this. LSU might choke it. Bro, we better not. You better put freaking Johnson back in if that's the case. I don't think there's enough time left for that, but you never know. We're still up 3 touchdowns. There's still there's a lot of time left. Central Michigan, 21. LSU, 42. Let's get this score updated on the ticker. Get the score update on the ticker. It'll be nice if I could start getting this score up on if I could get the score up on this rolling ticker right here. Like maybe subscribe to our YouTube page and then the LSU score kind of rolling at the bottom. And then I can just keep the comments to where I don't have, because I'm having to type in a comment, put that on there. I might play with it tomorrow for the Saints game. We'll see how it works. Subscribe to our YouTube page and then bam, the score, live score. And I don't know what it would take to update that. There is an edit button. Okay. All right. We might have to do that tomorrow. Try that out, huh? Try that out for a little look there, boy. Let's see who won out of that. Anthony. Got so much crap open on this phone.
Only run on 16.
So here we go. LSU with the ball at their own 25-yard line, 1st and 10. It's a pitch to Kiner around the right side. And that's another thing. We have not been running. Man, we haven't run the ball well all game. What am I talking about? we ended this game 117th in the nation in rushing. Ooh, Anthony Smith getting back in the win column. Well, he's got 3 in a row. All right, here we go. 2nd and 7 for the Tigers at the 28-yard line. They hand it off to Connor, who gets rid of 1 tackle, and he's not. Oh, he gets off of another one. He breaks down the field. He's showcasing his speed at the 45, the 50, the 44-yard line. What a play. It looked dead in the water behind the line of scrimmage. He got off of 1 tackler. He was met head on at the line of scrimmage from a linebacker, number 45 of Central Michigan. Throws him to the ground, goes to the right side. You know, and he had a day last week. He was the best running back that we had last week. What a run to the 46-yard line, I'm sorry, of Central Michigan. How long? It's 9 carries for 56 yards for Kiner tonight. They're going to pitch it to him again because he deserves it. He gets behind his linebacker. He gets behind his lineman, and he runs for another 12 yards. 2 big runs by Kiner. I got to pull this up because I don't even know how long the first one was.
Third in Ohio prep football history in scoring, rushing touchdowns and touchdowns. He had one game.
He was third. Wow.
In a single game.
I can see why.
Yeah.
A 26-yard run and a 12-yard run for Kiner.
Just one long ago.
I mean, he showed some power there, throwing that linebacker off him the way he did. You know, he's got a really good first step. You know, that one cut back. Drake Knight is still here. Drake Knight is still here. And you know what? I've been holding this Tylenol for like, I don't know, 20 minutes. I still haven't taken it. I'm glad you're here, Drake. Really am. Really am. I hope LSU doesn't choke it. I mean, even if a field goal here would be a lot to, you know, to make it a four. To me, it's a 4-possession game. Ain't no way you get that other team getting 3 2-point conversions. But, you know, make it a 4-possession game. Austin Deckle is getting up. He's jacked.
Pumping up the crowd after coming out doing an injury.
He's wanting a little more camera time.
I think number 76 got run into from behind.
He's a little scared. Never want to get rolled up on.
Kicking back was big, though.
Leave that comment. He's still here. All right, so LSU at the 33-yard line. 2nd and 9 for the Tigers.
Marcus Dummerville.
A tight 4-wide set. Nussmeier gets it. It's a play action. He rolls to his left. Fooled the cameraman. Dumps it off to number 2, who's going to get inside the 5. I'm going to have to look, see who that guy is again. Coy Moore, the sophomore receiver. Big play there is going to get LSU down to the 5-yard line.
Get everybody to overflow. And then you just slip Coy Moore right behind.
Look at that. So they play action. Immediately Nussmeier rolls to his left. He got three Central Michigan defenders to step up and away. Coy Moore just comes across the middle wide open down the seam. I mean, just dumped it right off to him. It's been a 5-play, 70-yard drive for a little over 3 minutes. And that went for 28 yards, by the way. I did not do a good job of articulating that.
What
you got?
At the beginning of the drive. And here's Kiner.
Had to mute it for a second, but Kiner just ran a 5-yard run-in for a touchdown. 6 plays, 75 yards on that drive for LSU to take a 49-21 lead. That should seal it for the Tigers. 4-touchdown lead with 7 minutes left in the game. You know, Kiner definitely deserved Central Michigan 21, LSU. $49. You'd definitely like to see 49 points scored by your offense. Definitely like to see 49 points scored. What's that? Hey, whoa, dude, where you at? Y'all left? Did y'all leave? Are you on it? Get it, boy. What is going on? We got a boy right here is at the game. The question is, are we going to be able to cover UFC 266 next Saturday, Dustin? I was just talking about that, by the way. That might not be in the cards with everything going on, but it's worth an ask since you're live. The Saints are 100% winning tomorrow, my friend. 100% winning tomorrow. Oh, wait, Dustin, check it out. Hey.
For 5-star backyards, Yellowwood brand It doesn't have this yellow tag.
Yay!
Don't want. In all these
Yay!
towns within the SEC, everyone has that voice.
I don't even know that I can do it yet. let me clear that up. I don't even know if I can do it yet.
About the men who didn't just call it.
I just realized it was next Saturday. Something I'm gonna have to call you. We're gonna talk about. Something I'm definitely gonna have to call you.
Story film. It's at 7 p.m. on SEC.
Did you know that
10-4, buddy. 10-4. I hear you. I hear you.
Introducing USA
Whew.
Family Protection for insurance.
Had to mute for a second. 49-21. Why? Were you about to come watch it?
No, I just want to check the score.
Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, hold on. I got to take one quick break. Coming right back. You know, funny story. I do. That's not what I just did, but I really do. True story. Another true story. I don't have anything to drink, and I've got. Oh, I might have water over here. Oh, dude, I've had water in here the entire time, and I've been needing to take this Tylenol because I'm sore. Went to the trampoline park today.
Or they get delayed 3 hours. You're drinking a lot of Red Bull, and where it's going deep.
Oh, man. Ooh, Central Michigan tries a pass down the sideline. It's going to be incomplete. 2nd and 10 for the Chippewas. 2nd and 10 for the Chippewas. Let me get that score back up for you guys. I'm going to pick this up. Oh, man. Dustin, Paul, Michelle, you still in here? You guys have fun you guys had fun at the game? That first half was fire. So shotgun empty 5-wide set for Central Michigan is at their own 25. They're going to complete this for about 4 yards to the receiver, number 6. See you at 9. What you mean? You mean tomorrow? Boy, you nuts. Who's 9 from? They got the backups in. My boy said, see you at 9. I had to find my Dodge Charger. I don't know what that means. We back like Tesla now. Boom. Complete. Wow. He took a hard hit that probably got him the first down. I'm still in Jackson. Still in Jackson. I'm coming home after the Saints game tomorrow.
One of those luxuries that a lot of Power 5 college football players don't think about that don't
Still in
understand
Jack.
that, you know, lower group of 5 schools, FCS schools, a lot of those guys are busting a lot further than 2 and 3.
This is going to be a handoff up the middle. 1st and 10. He's going to break free. He's down the sideline, but not many people. Oh, my gosh. He had a blocker in front. If he would have let him, if he'd have slowed down and let him go, he probably could have got 20 more yards. Big run. Big run for the Chippewas. For the Chippewas. 5.5 minutes left in the game. That puts them past the 50-yard mark. It's going to be at LSU's 48-yard line. Okay, let's see. Looks like a nickel. Come on, the nickel. They're going to dump this off to the running back and immediately tackled by Strong. Oh, man. Bob, miss me some Clint? Yeah. Hey, Drake, I really appreciate it, man. Hey, man, come back tomorrow. I'll be here probably 15 minutes before kickoff for the Saints. We can talk a little bit about wrapping up college football. Definitely want to talk a lot about the NFL storylines and everything that went on last week, this week, the implications of wins and losses. Loving it. We get a whole nother set of football games tomorrow. But I want to go back to this because I'm going to tell you something right now, Mr. Gregory. I didn't mean to hit my ring on his wood table like that. It's a nice dresser I just hit it on. Oh. So I got this for the scoreboard. Somebody else does my scoreboard for me. And we mainly do them for the Saints games, Brant. But I'm going back to this again. I ain't seen Clint forever. I'm ready. Like we're coming back tomorrow afternoon, evening, I'm gonna be at Life Fellowship next Sunday. I'm gonna be at Life Fellowship before next Sunday. I'm coming stop by. See if y'all, I've been away for weeks now. And I want to come by to say hey, and I don't know what kind of help you guys need from me or if there is
After the play is a first down. After the play was over, unsportsmanlike conduct on the offense number 11.
I'm gonna be up there to do whatever I can. And I don't know. I know they got a lot of people over there working and helping right now, and I'd really like to be there to do some of that too. So
the Instagram success that she is with former quarterback Joe Burrow. Let's compare. Only 20,000 likes for your pig hat. Okay.
So
I'm embarrassed for you.
let me see something real quick.
What a bunch of losers. Now, Cole, is there any truth to the rumor that you chose Olivia Dunn to help you on the gymnastics apparatus today, just so you could get some leakage from some of her social media followers?
It was actually kind of calm my voice.
See you Monday morning, Clint. See you Monday morning, Clint.
There are other people out there that are bigger and better, so sometimes you get a little humble brag. Show that other people around the conference have a lot of high following as well.
He would respond, but he's currently posting to his Instagram story. No, just looking like you could have found like a couple other photos that have more likes. 2nd and 5.
Central Michigan looking to throw a deep downfield. He's gonna get that, but he didn't get a foot in. An amazing catch from 88, Khalil Pimpleton. An amazing catch for Pimpleton on the sideline. Pulls it in one-handed. He got a foot in. That's probably a catch for Pimpleton.
I think the right foot drag, it looked like 2 yards towards the sideline. Check the receipts. I saw a divot there by the sideline. I feel like that was a catch. Yeah, look at the grass come up.
An amazing catch for this receiver, 88. Winston's predictions tomorrow. I think against this Carolina defense, I think Jameis probably throws for, I'll say this, I think Jameis throws for over 200 yards. I think we might see 2-3 touchdowns from Jameis. I think the Saints probably commit more to getting, I say commit more, man. They ran the ball a lot. I think Kamara might have had like 20 carries. Oh, and they still ruled an incomplete pass for Pimpleton, man. What a great catch.
Official here tonight. They'll take a look at that one. Pimpleton says, "Give me mine."
Let me see something.
Welcome to Allstate, where we've just lowered our auto rates. And savings like that follow you everywhere. Now, get new lower auto rates with Allstate.
Okay. No, I've got Winston going for. I've got Winston going for over 200 yards. I'm going to go 200 yards, maybe 2-3 touchdowns at the most. And I think Kamara's going to get in the end zone tomorrow. And I think the running game, I think we're going to have. We had success with the running game last week. I think we're going to have even more success. We might be more run-oriented tomorrow.
Barbecue guys. Born to grill.
Let's go 200 yards for Winston.
You can save $300 on any victory grill. Only
I think Winston's going to play well. I think Winston is more comfortable than we thought he was. You know, we got to see good stuff in the preseason. He looked phenomenal. I mean, I know the yards were down, but he looked phenomenal in that game against Green Bay. And I think Green Bay wins that division. I think Green Bay is still a good team. Yeah, they got their own problems, but you're still looking at a playoffs team. You're probably still looking at a Super Bowl contending team in Green Bay. That's a team we might see in the playoffs this year, which I definitely think we're going to the playoffs. So we just got to just hope we can stay healthy and get back healthy with Werner and Alexander and Hansen. Winston's going to have himself a day.
It's a taco.
Not another taco guy.
The new crispy chicken sandwich taco from Taco Bell.
Academy Sports and Outdoors has you covered from head to toe with the best from a
Yeah, I do. I do know what you mean, Brent. After you said that, I kind of scrolled up while in the middle of me talking about Winston, and I do see what you're saying, showing it like LSU's ranked 21.
In all these college towns within the SEC, everyone has that voice.
I do see what you're seeing. I do see what you're seeing.
About the men who didn't.
All right, bud. I will see you later. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for dropping in. You guys have a safe ride home and have a good night. And I appreciate you guys. I'm glad y'all got to go to the game, and I'm sure you guys had a great time. Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
They reverse that call of incomplete to a completion for Khalil Pittman to go for 19 yards. Acrobatic catch for the first down. Foot did drag there. There's been some unbelievable plays. A couple of huge catches. Stiff-arming people. Another one that is shot on an incomplete. Daniel Richardson getting some extended playing time.
I do like this for right now.
Third-year freshman out of Carroll City High School in Miami.
Let's try it.
Okay, so you have to
Why isn't it coming up like that? That's crazy.
The math, like everybody got a free year last year, right? So we're classifying guys. Played in 3 games at night.
So Central, there's just under 3 minutes. There's been a lot of talk about other stuff going on right now. Central Michigan's inside the 25-yard line of LSU, threatening to score. They're going to throw this one to the corner, out of the back corner. Intended for number 6, Dallas Dixon. It's going to be overthrown slightly and incomplete. It wasn't a terrible throw, just a little too far in front of the receiver.
4-year start at a 3.6 GPA. Cole, I'll give you some Carroll City alums. You ready? I'm ready. Santana Moss and his brother, Danny Tartable. Oh, yeah, Kansas City Royals. Rip, Flo Rida. Maybe a good song. How about Rick Ross? Is that where you're speaking?
All right, inside the 20. This ball's at the 24-yard line. 3rd and 10. They get the snap off. They're going to hand it off. I guess it's 4-down territory for Central Michigan. Why in the world would they run it for 3rd and 10? Down 28.
What is happening? People are hoping that was a 9-minute break. 4th down, Central Michigan will stay on the field with the offense.
And they are staying on the field. 5 wide receivers set. 4-down linemen for LSU's defense. Richardson gets it. He's going to roll to his right as he's running out of time. He's going to have to get rid of it here as he gets hit. And he throws it out of bounds. Incomplete.
Can LSU, and I know we're late in this game. And we've got
Yes, sir. They are. And it's a turnover on down. LSU's going to get the ball with a minute and 48 left. LSU's going to get it with a minute and 48 left. There'll be it. Central Michigan does have all 3 timeouts, but should finish out this game. Should finish out this game. So much good that came out of this game. This looked like a much better team.
Much improved. And if you get the energy and speed and want to at a Stingley in that secondary, this defense can continue to be.
And they hand it off to Kiner. Man, Kiner cuts through those holes.
Is it fair to say that Derek Stingley's forced fumble?
He moves fast.
Play the game. Yeah. Set the tone.
Derek Stingley's forced fumble
Honestly, he could come out here
set the tone of this game real quick.
and just kind of go through the motions, and he'll probably still be a first-round draft.
Let's while this game wraps up. LSU's defense: 5 sacks, 15 tackles for a loss, 2 takeaways, 7 points scored, 14 points allowed. I mean, that's definitely the bright spot of the game. Auburn's trailing Penn State 20-28 with 5 minutes left in that game. That game on ABC. If you can watch it on ABC, that's a good one to put on. Ole Miss is leading Tulane 26-7 in the second quarter. Kiner's going to get the ball. He's going to get a first down. He evades one tackler, powers through. He's going to run for about 10 or 12 yards right there. Kiner having himself a day. Number 19, Arizona State, tied with BYU at 7 apiece. UCLA's game against Fresno State just getting started. That first down is definitely going to seal this game. Oregon's leading Stony Brook 34-7. North Carolina's leading Virginia 52-39. That Auburn-Penn State game is probably one to watch. Auburn with the ball, 2nd and 10 at Penn State's 34-yard line. They've had 6 plays for 41 yards. LSU's going to kneel it, and that's going to be your final score. 49-21, LSU. Really big game from Max Johnson. Really big game from LSU's defense. And we'll see. They have Mississippi State next week, and it's going to be interesting.
49-21 is the final to that. Max Johnson, 372 yards, 5 touchdowns. Corey Kiner, 74 yards.
You guys have a good night. I appreciate everybody that stopped in on the stream. I appreciate every comment, every like, every share, whatever was going on. If you even watched and backed out, thank you too, sir. You guys have a good one. I appreciate it. I will be here tomorrow for the Saints game, probably 15 minutes before kickoff, where the Saints take on the Carolina Panthers, and Jameis Winston's looking to continue that great day, that great gameplay, that great quarterbacking he did last week against Green Bay. You guys have a good one. I appreciate it. Thanks, Brandon. I appreciate you, man. You dropped in for a bunch of comments. I appreciate I appreciate it. I appreciate everything, the conversation, the suggestions. You have a good one, you guys. See you guys tomorrow. Who dat? And go Tigers.